Scott! Scott, can you hear me? It's me, darling. Please, say something. You're awake, aren't you? I knew you'd come back to me. I just knew it. Scott, say something. Anything. Please, don't scare me like this. Scott's eyes are open, but he doesn't respond. No, this isn't right. He's still not here, is he? What's wrong with him? Why won't he come back? She starts sobbing as she clutches Scott's hand. Her voice is now barely above a whisper. Scott, please. I can't do this without you. Come back to me, please. And behind Victor, as when he ran in with the bottle of liquor that he got from the salon car, he was followed by the conductor of the train, or the conductor of your car, Henry Peters. So yeah, he comes bursting in, and behind him is Baron von Hoffler, who you were speaking with not too long before you came to help Ellie. And he shouts over the chaos, Mon Dieu! What is happening here? Everyone back! Let me deal with this. And at this point, everyone in the other sleeper cars start to come out.
Because of all the racket.
Right, because there was like a gunshot, and then the sounds of you smashing lanterns and all the commotion. So Henry immediately starts dousing the flames that are left. And then the Baron, he starts speaking as well. Well, I guess I'll tell you who else you see. Everyone give me a spot hidden roll. So I guess we need to get our dice out. Here, I've got yours right here. So Glenn and Luis, you both spot, peeking out from his cabin, Hieronymus Mencalf. So they're all out to see what the commotion is. And the Baron, well first, so Henry, he finishes dousing the flames, or the embers, whatever's left. The flames are out. No one is harmed. Please, everyone, return to your cabins at once. The situation is under control. And the Baron, did you see in the flames? Such a creature. This is power beyond anything we have faced before. This man, he appears to be no ordinary victim. Fez has chosen him. There is something to learn here. Something crucial. I must stay with him until the morning. The conductor continues. There is no need for panic. The noise earlier was a drunken misfire, a pistol discharged by some careless fool. Nothing more. Rest assured, the matter has been handled. And then he turns to you. I told him it was a drunken misfire, but this, whatever that thing was, that is not so easily explained away. Tell me, what did I just see?
Well, it is the mysteriousness that comes along with the red fez.
Fez?
The blood red fez.
The blood red fez, yes, thank you. And so, the only thing that we can do is to keep watch of him on at least every 24-hour basis. We'll have to return. And I'm hoping that we can talk with Mr. Mencalf and see if he has what I'm looking for.
Oh, what kind of madness have you brought aboard this train? The passengers must be safe. I cannot have this chaos.
Well, actually, this chaos has been brought by
Mencalf.
other parties, and I'm here to help with Glenn and my other associates to help get to the bottom of this. And my goal is the same as your goal.
His hands are shaking, and he wipes sweat from his brow with his handkerchief. Shadows do not move like that. They do not burn like that, and yet that is what I saw. I must insist you resolve this immediately.
All right, well, I'm going to...
I will not have my train become a battlefield for whatever that was.
Okay, well, I'm going to stay with the Baron for a moment here in Mr. and Mrs. Meyer's room. And from there I'm going to go to Mencalf's quarters and have a discussion with them. You want to go with me and do that?
The Baron turns to you and he says, "Go, rest. You will need your strength for what lies ahead. I will see to it that Scott comes to no harm. And perhaps in the morning we will have answers."
And where is his wife at the moment? I would like to speak with her.
She's right there. She's crying, holding him, saying, "This can't be happening. This can't be real. What do we do now? What do I do now?" Because Scott, his eyes are open, but
he's not.
He hasn't said anything or moved.
Well, right now I think I'm going to comfort her and let her know that I have some ideas that we can search for an answer to this while we're still on the train.
So what do you say?
So I'm going to tell her to stay away from Mencalf. No more
Yes, of course. I would never go back to him. I believe he's the one who did this to my Scott.
Well, he is definitely...
He knows. He dismissed it, laughed it off, told me I was crazy.
Yeah.
But I know it was him. I will stay with Miss Myers if you all want to get some rest.
Okay. Well,
That's what the Baron says.
Okay, the Baron says that. Well, you stay here, and I will return later when I have more answers. But the last place I'm going to go sleep. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to Mencalf's room.
And what about the other people? What are you guys going to do?
I'm also gonna go to Mencalf's room.
I guess I'm gonna check with the other passengers that are in the corridor, asking if they're all okay.
Anyone in particular?
How about the ladies? As a woman, I probably would be a little uncomfortable approaching men. But the two women here.
What the hell was all that about?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Do you have any information about any odd things that you've seen?
I can't say that I do. This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. On board the train, anyways.
Well, if you see anything unusual, please let me know.
Will do.
Well, and maybe that means I should talk to...
At this point, it's like 1 a.m, and people are going to go back into their rooms and try to go back to bed.
I'm going in to knock on Mencalf's door.
Okay. So, yeah, you two knock on his door.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if I should talk to that guy. Or that guy, I mean.
You've already committed, Grandma.
See?
So yeah, he answers his door. Ah, Luis. Nice to see you again.
Yes, I wonder if I might speak with you for a moment.
Well, of course.
I know it's late, but, you know, what we've just witnessed is very disturbing, and I've got some questions.
What do you want to know, Luis? How can I help you? How can a spiritualist like myself help you?
Well, with your collaboration with the Myers here over these last days, what is it that you're trying to achieve? What is your goal? And what is it that, if I were to ask you what Scott is going through, where does that come from? Why is he experiencing these things?
Oh, well, Miss Myers, that poor woman, is clearly distraught. Understandably so. But, what exactly happened?
Well, she said that her husband was
What has she told you, exactly?
Well, well, actually, she didn't have a discussion with me. She had a discussion with you, didn't she, Susie? Is that how you found out?
You would know if she told you, though, what Susie had heard, I guess. You would have discussed this on your own time.
Okay. All right. That he has been gravely ill and getting worse. My question is that if you're a healer, a spiritualist, a mentalist, why is he declining under your care?
I believe that the poor Mr. Myers here, that he is having some kind of hysterical reaction.
Oh, I don't think this is hysteria. No, not after what we just witnessed.
He is a sensitive subject. Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think. I have spent more time with him than you have.
Well, with what I just witnessed, that is.
And what was that?
That is not hysteria.
What did you just witness, Louise?
Some kind of spiritual apparition that.
Oh my.
And I just wonder if amongst the things that you have, you might have a book of healing that would pertain to what's going on with him
Book?
now.
No, I have no book on me.
Do you know of any book that would be helpful in this situation?
I have been working to try and help Mr. Myers this whole time. It appears as though he is beyond even my expertise.
Well, maybe I should just cut to the chase.
Oh, and what is that?
Well, I remember a time when I was still living with my father that there was a gentleman that came to the house with the same last name as you.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I witnessed an exchange of money for a book. And I'm just wondering if you might be aware of that transaction, and perhaps that was a close...
Oh, you must be talking about my grandfather.
Yes.
Adam Menkaff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, my dear grandfather. The illustrious Adam Menkaff. A fascinating man, truly. People love to exaggerate the stories of his life. He was a 33rd degree Mason, privy to all kinds of secrets.
Well, I'm not making anything up. I witnessed the transaction.
And what do you expect me to do about it?
Oh, I'm just asking you if you are aware of the book, if you have had it in your possession at any time, if you know what is written in the book, and why.
What is your interest in this book? You seem very keen on finding a book.
I am very keen on finding a book because I think that it is tied to what Mr. Myers is going through right now, and that it may have the answer to his maladies.
Well, I can't help you, I'm afraid. Whatever my grandfather and your grandfather did, it's long in the history. It's long gone. I don't remember any mention of any book.
I'm curious, what again is the reason for your being on the train? What is your destination and purpose?
Well, I was accompanying the Myers, and I was helping that poor man try to overcome his dark spirits.
So how did
Why do the spirits always choose me? Well, they find my eccentricities endearing. After all, who could resist this face?
So how did you come in contact with them? What was the...
Oh, we met in France. They were on their honeymoon. And, Mr. Myers had a fascination with the occult, let's just say. After putting on the fez, he became hysterical. So I've been trying to help him.
So where did the fez come from? Was it in your possession? Did you give it to him?
I
to
did,
put on?
yes. It was one of mine. It was part of an old ritual to help cleanse him of his dark spirits, but it seems to have just made the matters worse.
I guess at this point I'm questioning your intentions. I think that...
You may think me a fool,
Oh, no.
a charlatan or worse, but let me ask you this. If you truly believed all these things about me, why would you confront me so publicly? Surely if I were what you say, I'd be far more dangerous than you give me credit for.
I think that's all part of your act.
Now, my good friend, I can see you're upset. Let us not dwell on shadowy cults and ridiculous hats. Instead, why not let me guide you to a place of peace? A seance, perhaps. It works wonders in the spirit.
Oh, I think not. I think not. At this point, if you are trying to help him, you gave him the fez. You must have known the history of the fez before you gave it to him to put on.
Oh, the fez, this old thing? A fashion statement, nothing more.
So, could you go into his room and take the fez off for him, please, then?
Oh, I have tried, but it seems to be stuck to his head.
Point taken. I think you knew this all along.
Well, looks like you've caught me, Louise. And what are you going to do about it now? That you know that it was me who put the fez on his head. Going to confront me here on this train? What, is this little boy going to shoot me? You going to have him do your dirty work for you? You'll be arrested at the next stop.
I'm not afraid of that.
And neither am I.
Besides, he's been target practicing, and he's a very good shot.
Pretty good liar, also.
Are you now?
It's a joke.
So are you going to pull your gun on him, Glenn? Or are you going to just sit there?
Yeah,
but you got to tell me these things.
Here you have an option. He has admitted.
You have forced him to just... Alright, say it. Yeah, I did it. So,
Yeah.
now you got to decide how you're going to
Now we have
this.
to decide what we're going to do. We can't let him loose. And you and I can't do this alone. Even with the gun. So we have to either go to the authorities, you know.
Could I shoot him in the leg and then say the authorities that he purposely did it to do something? Could we just do that?
Well,
Could we?
What do you think is going to happen if you shoot this guy?
On a train.
And what are you going to tell him? What's the story? Why'd you shoot this guy?
Okay, no one. Maybe I would tell the authorities first.
Tell them what?
that he admits putting this hat on this guy and it stuck and it won't come off.
Yeah, and he already knew all this stuff would happen, maybe.
And you think the authorities are going to do anything about that?
First of all, they're probably not going to believe us.
Okay, you know what? I'll just shoot him in the leg.
Okay. We're in combat. You've just shot Mencap in the leg.
Hey, it's on, buddy. It's
We're
on.
going for it. Oh boy. I'll see how this goes.
I'm sure that they didn't expect us to do this.
Alright, so as you shoot him in the leg, first off, I need you to make me a firearms roll.
Low.
21.
So yeah, you hit him, but he can dodge. He'll try to... Well, actually, you're taking him by surprise.
Oh,
so.
wait, was that a 29? Oh, wait. It looks like
Either
this.
way, either way.
You still,
It worked.
Okay,
you still
21.
got it. You got it. I've been 2 weeks thinking about this guy.
Let's see here. Yeah. It's going to take me a minute to get this ready.
Oh, boy.
He didn't expect us to choose this.
Hey, listen, the authorities would most likely not even believe us if we said that, so
Yeah.
it's kind of our only option.
Well, and he's such a liar, and he's so conniving, and
Yeah.
he's wicked. We don't know what he might do.
He's like the Wicked Witch.
Yes, he is. He is.
Pretty much, except if
Yeah.
he wasn't a witch.
Yeah. Well, he's a warlock. We'll call him a warlock.
Well,
that's,
yeah,
that's
warlock.
the male name for it.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. We don't know. I didn't think he was going to admit it, did you?
I thought that he would admit it in a way that would give us evidence, and then we would, like, bust him.
Yeah. We kind of put the squeeze on him. He's admitted that he did that, but we didn't nail him down on the book. Because I don't believe him when he says that he didn't know about the book. Because if he's so entrenched in all this, he knows about the book.
He has to know the book.
He knows about the book.
He has to. Especially if he's, well, we think he's in the Children of the Blood Fizz. That's what it's called, right? The cult?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And he probably grew up because his grandfather had the book.
Yeah.
And so he may have been indoctrinated early on.
Yeah.
I would assume probably he was. But there's a reason. Why did he pick these two people? What was it about
Ellie
them?
and Scott.
They're
Yes.
gullible?
Easy, Mark. You may be right.
Or they have something he wants.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more than what it appears to be, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So, roll for damage.
+2.
Mm-hmm. So roll the 10, d10, and then add 2.
So, 52.
So 5 plus 2, 7. Jesus. Okay, yeah, so you shoot him in the leg. Ah! And he drops to the floor. And then you hear a scream, all of you, in the far end of your car. So in the room where the Baron, Scott, and Ellie are, you hear the sounds of a woman screaming. And then this guy runs out.
He runs out of
He runs out.
So then that leaves us to believe he's guilty of something if he's running away, right?
He's running out of his room because you guys just shot someone in the leg.
Oh, okay.
And so everyone's coming back out again.
Okay, and he's got a
Because
fez
they
on.
just went into their rooms, but everyone has to come back out because you just shot somebody.
All eyes on Glenn.
Hey, I could
And
say
all-
that
and all I
he
see
did
is this-
something dirty.
This 12-year-old kid holding his dirty, hairy revolver. And Mincalf bleeding out on the ground. Bursting out of Ellie Myers' room, the shriveled husk of comatose Scott Myers as he bursts out of the doors. And then he starts running towards you guys, I guess. I need, let's see, everyone make me a spot hidden roll. Okay, so you two who passed, you notice behind you in sleeping car 2, another shriveled looking man wearing a blood red fez
Another
come
one?
bursting out of his room.
Uh-oh. So they're going to be kind of like...
And now it's Florence Miller's turn.
Whoa. They're going to be kind of like the undead. You know what I mean? The
Zombies.
zombies. So there's 2 of them. Scott
Okay.
and then the one...
They're not like the one that you saw initially. They're not quite that far progressed.
Okay.
But they're close.
So
So they don't have
probably-
like a misshapen head. They're still wearing a fez.
Okay.
So they might not be as strong, but they're still pretty strong.
Who knows? Who's to say?
I
Like,
said might be.
see, 'cause Scott, he jumped up out of his bed. His wife couldn't even get him to talk to her, and then all of a sudden now he's all bebopping down the...
Okay, so it's my turn. So, like, what are my options? Like, I just have to decide what I'm going to do?
Yeah, so,
Okay,
I mean, this is
so-
all happening around you. You didn't no one talked to you about this.
Right,
it's
right,
just
right.
happening.
But, so... I can come
So you
out from my
see
room
this kid- well-
and go down to where I
so
see my friends I've made.
I'm going to say that you were still in the hallway.
Okay.
And you saw them arguing with Mencalf, and then you saw this kid shoot him.
Okay.
But you, honestly, clearly you know what's going on because you saw what happened with Scott, so...
Right.
Because you were in the room, right.
Yeah.
And they've explained to you so far everything that's going on, so...
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You gotta, it's hard. It's
I mean,
hard
I
to
think
keep
I would go to where you guys are at, but, like... I mean, I don't have any weapons or anything, so I don't know what I'm going to do when I get there.
You could look for a weapon.
I could, yeah. I'm going to look for a weapon.
Roll spot hidden.
Okay. 79. Didn't get it.
Now,
yeah, because mine's 65. Yeah.
You fail to find anything that would work.
I feel oh crap, that was nice. I feel like I should have gotten my shotgun.
Oh yeah.
I feel like.
So that's going to be in the Virgin, which is in the very rear of the train. So you'd have to go through the dining car to
Gotta
get
be
to
a
it.
couple of turns.
It'd take you 2 turns to get it.
Not as much as I thought. Okay, I guess so. But then
It's not your turn yet.
It's not even your turn, dude.
I know, but like
So.
whenever it's my turn.
All right. So next, the other man in the Fez.
Yeah.
His name's Kapok, so I'm just gonna call him Kapok from here on out. He comes out and he goes to attack. He tries to take the gun from the kid first off. So he's going to try and rip it from your hand. So tell me what your build is.
My build is.
Should
What would
be on
that
the
be?
bottom.
Strength.
I think it's either on the bottom or the top.
0.
Okay, and then roll strength.
So my strength is 55. 50.
And roll again.
Oh crap. 64.
Nope, 94.
Oh wait, that's 94. Mm-hmm. Oh. Kind of confusing without the line.
Yes.
Yeah, so he comes in, he rips the gun right out of your hand effortlessly.
What the?
And now he has your gun, which you just fired 1 shot and you had fired 3, so there's only 2 bullets in this gun right now. Because you did not reload it. And that is his turn. Then Henry, the conductor, he's still there, seeing this. I'm going to say he's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know who's bad and who's good.
Alright.
And he watches Kapok take the gun from him. So he's just going to try and calm everyone down. He's just like, please, everyone, stop! Stop this madness!
We're past it.
And next is your turn, Grandma.
So I roll.
You have to tell me what you want to do.
Okay.
You just watch. So yeah, Mencalf is in front of you.
Okay.
He's on the ground with a bullet in his leg.
Okay, I want Glenn to go get his shotgun.
You have to do something.
I have to do something
This
first.
is your turn.
Okay.
You can tell Glenn to do something, but you still have to do something yourself.
Well, is Mencalf in the hallway or is he still in
He's
the room?
directly in front of you.
And
his doorway.
In his doorway. Okay.
And then you just see Scott Myers come bursting out of his room, and then
the other one.
You turn around and you see another one similar to Scott come bursting out in the other car.
I'm gonna push Mencalf back into the room and barricade the door.
Okay, so you're going to need to do strength.
Roll.
And tell me what your build is.
And build.
It'll be at the bottom.
The bottom.
Bottom right, I think.
Bottom right. I have 0 build.
Okay, and then roll
I
strength.
don't think any of us have any builds.
36. And I had strength of 50.
He's stronger. You failed to move him. Well, but hold on, he's crippled, so let me roll again so he's disadvantaged.
That's what I'm hoping. That's the only reason.
No, he doesn't move. It's also kind of like an awkward position, so you push him, but instead of falling backwards, he just kind of, takes it and doesn't budge.
So I couldn't shut the door?
No, he did not move.
Okay.
When you pushed him. And that is your turn. Mencalf is going to... Let's see. He's going to pull out a dagger and he's going to stab you. That's what he's going to do. So, you can roll to dodge. But first I'm going to see if he even lands his hit. He does not. You are lucky. He stabs at you as you try to push him, but he misses.
But he misses me. Okay.
Yes, and then we are back with Victor.
Okay.
I run to go get my shotgun.
Okay, so...
It's going to take 2 turns.
Okay, and then as you flee, you're going to get attacked. Because you're standing right next to this guy who just took your gun. He's going to try and hit you with it. So he goes... And he misses. He tries to pistol whip you, but you're so small, you're able to duck under it and just slip past him.
You did it.
Congratulations, you live another day.
Yippee!
Yippee-ki!
Alright, and then you're actually going to get attacked a second time.
Uh-huh.
Before you get to go
try now you're getting attacked by Scott Myers as you run past him.
Because you're running to get
But
your gun.
he also misses. So you just dodged 2 attacks.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
This is the most craziest thing that's probably going to happen in this game.
This is it. I got goosebumps. I don't know about you, but it gives me goosebumps.
And then from behind, the other fez-wearing kind of zombie-like person comes in to train car 1. And he doesn't attack you yet, but he's primed to attack you next turn. So he's like right next to both, well, not Glenn, because Glenn already left,
Glenn's
but he's next to you two.
And I'm still down there at
Next to
Mencalf's.
Mencalf, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Mencalf has a gun and a dagger.
No. His henchman has the gun.
Oh.
Mencalf tried to stab you on the floor.
He has
Okay.
to get, yeah.
Okay.
And the henchman is also close to you as well. Because he took it from Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
The henchman.
Alright, Florence, what are you going to do?
Can I look for a weapon again?
You can, yes, you sure
I'll
can.
look for a weapon again.
Okay, there you go.
Spot hidden roll.
Alright. My number is 65, so let's see what. 43.
Alright. You pick up a heavy brass candle holder. So write that down in your weapon area. Alright, now, Kapak, the henchman. He's going to shoot Louise, or try to, because she's attacking Mencalf, and he's going to shoot twice. Rapid fire. Which means he's going to roll with disadvantage. Let me check his skill here. Lucky for you, he has no firearm skill, so his default is 25 as well, I think. Right? Is that the default?
Firearm says 20.
20, okay. He's got to roll under a 20. Oop, nope. So yeah, he unloads, but he's not familiar with using a gun.
He misses.
So did
And he's caught off guard by the third shot not firing a bullet, and he misses completely.
Okay. He hadn't been
And now the gun is
practicing.
useless to him because he has no bullets. So Henry Peters, seeing Kapak try to shoot you, is now going to try and wrestle him to the ground.
Now they know.
And
who
actually,
the
he's
guy's
gonna
the
just
bad
he's
guy.
just gonna swing on him outright. Come on, Henry.
Get back with your shotgun.
But he's not a fighter, and he misses. It's just it's a real pathetic attempt, you know. He's really never done this at all,
Yes,
but
yes.
he's got to do something. And we're back with you, Louise.
Do I know enough of the spell?
You know one spell,
And that's only the one that worked on
and
Scott.
it's only to arrest Fez Decline.
I could take the fez out of the box that I have and put it on Mencalf's head
He has a fez on his head. He's wearing a blood red fez.
already.
The person to your right is wearing a blood red fez.
And the other one.
Scott Myers down the hall is wearing a blood red fez. And you have your box with a blood red fez in it.
Why are there so many blood red fezzes?
Because that's what we're chasing after.
I know, but I did not expect this much.
Well, what would happen if I put the blood red fez on?
We'll have to put it on to find out.
Oh my gosh. I know, I don't dare, do I?
You're doing alright so far. You've gotten lucky, nobody's taken any hits. I mean, the enemies haven't either, so this is kind of just going nowhere.
Well, it's like when we were all rolling those high numbers, and then all of a sudden that changed and we rolled low numbers. How do I, if I'm surrounded, how do I do that? How do I escape? Got any ideas?
That would not be a useful one. It would only be if Mencalf was not already on the ground. Because my idea was for you to kick Mencalf in the balls. but he's not like... Wait, is Mencalf one of the ones surrounding
Yes,
Luis?
Yeah.
He's in front of me, and then I got
And then, yes.
two
And then
red
you could just run
fezzes, one on
away.
each side.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't know, I don't have any running skills, but... Or I could throw the blood red fez, and maybe they would go try to get it. Although I was supposed to deliver it to Constantinople. Does some of these men here have some fighting skills that I could...
Well, they're currently still in their cabins.
They're
I will
still-
say the Baron has come out. And he is chasing Scott. You know, he's trailing behind Scott.
Do I have an option of running?
Well, you're on a train, so it's not like...
Mencalf is not going to be able to run after me because of his injury.
And you're surrounded. So you can't run away without getting hit by 3 people.
I'm stuck. The only thing I could...
Look at your weapons. You have weapons, for crying out loud, Grandma. You act like you're a
Forget that?
freaking flower. You're getting ready to wilt.
A frickin' flower. Have you ever heard of a frickin' flower? Okay, I can't read it. It says... Oh, I have a Colt 45?
Oh, no, that was when Glenn wasn't here. You had it, but
Oh, I had it
now
then.
he has it. If you were... I just put it there for if you were using
Okay, gotcha. Okay, the only thing I have is a blackjack.
Use it.
it. Yeah. How much damage does that do?
25.
No. That's your skill.
Oh,
I think.
damage. Oh, 1d8.
Let me see this real quick. What is your skill with it? Yeah, you only have you have to roll below a 25 to hit, though. It's the only thing. But if you hit someone, they're gonna hit the fuck out of them.
Well, so I'm gonna take the blackjack then. I'm just gonna use the weapon that I have.
And who are you gonna use it on?
First,
You've got Mencalf in front of you. He's got his knife. You've got Kapak on the left with the pistol, and then
but no bullets.
But
some
yeah.
crazy-looking dude with a blood red fez who does not look human anymore, or he's getting close to looking
Yeah.
like he's not human. On your right.
Well, I could just
Are you gonna go after Mencalf or?
Could I just do a big 360
You can-
spin and just go...
No,
Bah,
no,
bah,
you
bah.
can only attack one.
I can only attack one. Okay. Well, Mencalf is the one who's conscious and clear-headed, so he's the one I gotta get rid of first.
So you're gonna attack
I'm
Mencalf.
gonna attack
So
him
you're gonna
first.
roll.
Where?
Oh, we got there in the end. Whew.
Huh?
We finally got there. That was like a 15-minute turn, Grandma.
I'm so sorry. 25.
Holy shit. You actually hit him. So now roll... What was it? What does it say?
D8? Was it a D8?
It was a D8.
Let me give you your D8.
My question is, where did you
Roll
even
that.
hit him, though? I actually really wonder.
10.
That's a D8.
Oh, I'm sorry. A 6. It's a 6. Hey, it's getting dark. My eyesight's going.
Need me to turn
It's
the
a-
light
Turn
on?
on-
No,
lights.
it's a 6.
Okay, 6 damage to Mencalf. Where is he?
Trying to help you get to
Yeah,
your
you
second
clobber this dude. His teeth go flying out of his mouth. And blood goes squirting across the cabin. And he's unconscious.
That's good, because I need all the help I can get with these 2 zombies on either side of me.
Yeah. So, as Minecraft is knocked unconscious, you notice that Scott Myers and then the other kind of zombified looking dude.
Do they lose their...
They kind of just stopped what they're doing for a
So
moment.
they just like...
He has something to do with him. It's like a puppet master.
They stop for a moment in their tracks.
So are they just like...
So I'm gonna knock the heck out of them then.
Oh.
Or could I run now?
Well, it's not your turn anymore.
Oh.
So.
It's
next is Minecraft's turn, and he's unconscious.
So he loses
now
his turn.
It's Glenn's turn, and he is getting his shotgun.
Yes.
So you arrive, you grab the shotgun out of your case, and some shells, handful of shells, and you run back. And yeah, you just arrive into the sleeping car, ready to use it next turn.
Oh, can't use it this one, but you got it there, so that's the main thing.
Scott Myers is frozen for a minute, and then he immediately goes and attacks Kapok.
Huh?
And this fellow zombie.
Because the guy's knocked out.
Kapok's not a
He's not under the
zombie.
influence anymore.
Oh, there you go.
They swing at Kapok. Let me make sure this is right here. And miss. Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
So, and then the one behind to your right, Luis, it attacks Henry. As Henry approaches it and looks it in the eye, it goes for him and swings on poor Henry Peters. Is that 00? Oh, it is. Oh, shoot. Henry gets slashed.
Oh.
Poor Henry Peters.
Is he dead?
Well, we're about to find out.
Henry Peters is dead.
Henry takes...
That would be the conductor?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gonna be panicking.
Without the conductor?
Yes.
Yeah, so this thing slashes Henry and he just crumples on the floor into a ball. And then next up, the Baron is going to take... So he has a cane with him. And this is where he, in a dramatic fashion, unveils that it's a sword cane. And he pulls out, shing, his sword.
Good.
And he's going to slash... Well, I think he's going to probably attack Scott Myers in this case. Because he can't really get to anyone else. So...
Since Scott Myers will eventually get back on Mencalf's side. Eventually, I think.
But yeah, so he attacks, and let's see here. 55 to hit. 52. He lands. Where's the wrong window?
Well, this is a heck of a battle. It's the biggest battle we've ever fought in any of these games.
Okay, yeah. So he does some damage
To Scott.
He cuts off one of Scott's arms. So
Good.
now it's another one-armed monster that you're fighting.
Okay.
And then next would be Florence Miller again.
Okay.
And I will say,
And
you could also do first aid to Victor, because you never did first aid when you were attacking the shadow thing. So
he took some damage.
yes, he could get 1 hit point back if you did first aid on him as an option.
So was he supposed to give you a red thing?
Oh no, I already did last time. Last time I already
2, 4,
did.
6, 8. Oh, you already gave it to him. I guess I missed that. Okay.
No, I am saying you could do it now,
Okay.
because he has 2 or 3 to recover.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give first aid to Victor.
Well, you
Or
got
you could use
100
your
for first
candelabra
aid.
that you just spent 2 turns finding.
Oh!
I just I feel better now. I have a weapon.
Either way,
That's
I mean,
right.
your choice.
I didn't have one. I am not a fighter. Okay, Victor, here comes some first aid for you.
Well, you got 100 for first aid, so
I know, right?
That's good.
61.
Here,
it doesn't really matter what you get
Victor,
unless it's
Victor, there's your
health point back.
health point.
Yippee.
Alright. So now Capoc is going to be forced to fight this Fez. Scott. Yeah, it's Scott that's attacking him. Capoc also pulls out. He drops his pistol. He throws it onto the ground at his feet.
Right.
And he pulls out his sword, which is a Yatkin, which is what they used at the time in the Ottoman Empire. A Yataghan. And he's going to attack Scott Myers as
So you
well.
got the two red fezzes fighting each other. That's where we're at.
Well, yeah, Capoc is fighting one of the monster Fez guys. Fez servants, that's what they're called.
Oh.
The two guys wearing blood red fezzes that were being controlled. They're called Fez servants. So
Okay.
we'll just call them that from now on.
Okay, fez.
So yeah, he attacks and he misses. So next up, Henry is on the ground, and I think Henry at this point is going to run away because he doesn't want to die.
Kind of makes sense. Why?
So he's just going to crawl slowly, like, into the nearest open room. And then, Luis, you're up again.
Okay. So do I still have both of the red fezzes on either right and left of me?
Well, the one on the left is occupied,
okay.
fighting Scott Myers.
Okay.
The one on the right just attacked Henry, who just crawled into
Okay.
your cabin to hide. So he's probably your biggest threat right now. And then Mincalf's unconscious on the floor.
Okay, so I need to do the blackjack thing on the
Oh
other guy,
my.
since it's the only weapon I have.
Oh my.
Alright. So you'll roll your fighting. You're going to roll below 25 to hit.
With these two.
Yep.
What's a blackjack?
Actually, what is it about? What?
It's like a paddle that women carry in their purse.
Oh.
It's weighted.
And they're
Oh.
Kind
The only reason I know what it is because Mimi used to have one. That's the first time I ever saw it.
And what do I have to roll under?
Under 25.
I got an 80.
Yeah. So yeah, you swing and miss as you try to hit this thing, and then Mincalf's unconscious. And at this point, Miss Minkoff comes out, and Abigail decides to stay behind. But Miss Minkoff joins the fight.
Which one would that be?
It's the bodyguard, right?
So
yeah,
the
the
one
one with
with-
the white
Yeah.
furry stuff
Yeah.
on. Carla Minkoff.
Everybody's getting into this fight.
Oh, they have to. You forced them.
I'm going to run to the bathroom really quickly.
All right. Perfect.
There's gonna have to be a lot of repairs after this.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to put some new train cars on.
Or they'll just repair the train cars.
All right. Glenn runs in with a shotgun. So, right now you see one of the servants.
Fez servants.
Yeah. He's getting attacked by two guys with swords right now.
So I ran over to, what's their name again? Like the Fez servants?
Well,
The one who was
there's one we don't know his name.
Scott Myers.
Can I shoot them both with just one round?
You could try,
Try to.
but you might hit the Baron.
Then I go up close to Scott and then
Okay, you're gonna just do Scott then.
19.
That's even better.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's the skill roll, and then for damage,
Wait a minute. You don't have the right dice for damage.
only this one.
You need
It'll be different.
You need a D10.
6.
No, it's 0-0, honey.
Yeah, but then
Oh,
D10
yeah.
plus 6.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
And,
So-
a 0-0 is actually 10. Because you can't
So
roll
then
0.
16.
Dang. Roll another damage. Because you shot him with both barrels.
Wait, 8
8
plus
plus 6
6.
is 14.
Wow. So you do... Oh my gosh, like 30 damage to this guy.
Well, that is a sawed-off shotgun.
Or aren't you glad you went and got that?
So yeah, you just shove both barrels into Scott's ribs and pull the trigger, and his whole body just kind of explodes
Blows up.
apart, and his fez drops to the floor where he was standing, and he's gone. He's nothing but viscera on the walls now.
Poor Ellie.
Yeah, you're gonna have to console.
Oh, why'd we start the fight? Oh man. Okay. Next up, Miss Minkoff comes out. She has no clue what's going on. I'm gonna say she sees. Oh man, what would she do? She would definitely go for the Fez Servant, I'd say, because he's the closest to where the Count and Countess are sleeping. And that's really her main concern, is protecting them. She has a .32 caliber revolver of her own that she's going to pull out, and she's going to fire a shot at the other Fez Servant. And she misses.
She's not been practicing like you have.
She's not a prodigy like this kid.
Mm-hmm.
So the other Fez Servant is now going to attack Luis. Because she still stood right next to him. And it does hit you, unfortunately. Okay. And you have a chance to dodge or fight back.
92. Dang.
So yeah, you're going to get hit. For 5 damage.
Oh yeah, at least you made a backup character, right? Right?
No.
Did I only do that?
You didn't either. No, but or did you?
Yeah, I did. Remember?
Well, we
When-
kind of talked about it, but we didn't make the character.
Well, yeah, not really yet.
Okay. So, grandmother takes a real big hit. She gets claws slashed across her chest. The Baron is going to have a sword fight with Caplock now. So the Baron is going to roll to attack. He misses.
Is the cat in here? Because I keep
Uh-oh.
on hearing him.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's outside. She wants in. And then Kepok fights back. He hits the Baron. Slashes one of his arms. And then, Florence, you're up.
Wow.
Got a lot of injured people.
Well, I'm gonna provide first aid to Luis.
Makes sense. Why?
45.
So, you get one hit point back.
Now, I can't give you guys any more first aid for this battle, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, Kepok is going to attack the Baron again. He misses, and the Baron fights back. He hits.
Come on, Baron.
Let's see, he does. And he gets a tiny nick in. It's not a great hit though. And then you're up again, Luis. So yeah, you've got the Fez servant next to you.
Mm-hmm. I'll hit him with the blackjack.
All right, roll under a 25.
1.
Oh my god.
Or does 00 10?
That's
10
it.
plus 1.
Yep. In this instance, that's a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Because if it was 000, then it would be 100.
Okay.
So yeah, that is a critical success, which means you are going to instantly do maximum damage with your blackjack.
Okay.
So what is your damage again? 1d8, was it?
1d8.
Just 1d8. Okay, so yeah.
Go ahead. Roll.
You don't have to.
Oh, I don't have to.
You crit.
Oh, that's right.
That's a crit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Critical success. So he's gonna lose 8. Victor, you're up again.
Can I load run around into the shotgun and then shoot the other servant?
You can load one round and shoot, but you can't get close like you did last time. You'll have to shoot from where you're standing or wait one more turn.
I'm risking it.
Yeah.
So what are you
What
gonna
are
do?
you risking? The other people's lives?
No, like accidentally shooting the Baron because.
Well, no. So you're gonna almost. It's Luis now. She's standing next to the other servant. If you wanted to shoot
then
Caphawk,
Luis.
you could shoot him.
You're gonna risk.
You could shoot Caphawk, who's having a sword fight right now, and without hitting anyone because he's close enough.
Okay.
Or you could try and shoot the other servant, but you might hit Luis.
Kapak.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
So-
that's how you say it, I think, right?
Roll for me.
Good choice.
15.
And then roll damage.
Oh,
Just
wait,
roll that
yeah.
one, then you got 6 to it. Yeah. 4
plus
6.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Caphawk is going to get a chance to dodge, though. That's the only thing. He jumps out of the way, and both barrels fire into the wood of the train car, and you miss him. But now he is prone on the floor, so he'll have to spend the rest of his turn getting back up. And now we are going to do Miss Minkoff again. She fires at the Fez servant, and misses.
Again.
Useless. The Fez servant is going to attack Grandma one more time, I guess.
Whoa. This has been a battle. A real battle.
Alright. That's a hit. Oh. How many hit points do you have left?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, and I have, where are my hit points?
The red.
At the top.
Oh,
Grandma.
I'm at 5.
Yeah.
I'm at 5.
Grandma is knocked unconscious. She is now in a critical state. You'll have to do first aid to her to stabilize her next turn.
I thought I could only do first aid to her once.
Well, this is a new
well, you
wound.
told me.
This is a new wound.
Oh, okay.
And
Say,
you can
I
do
would say
first
that you, because I have that medicine thing that you said was for
Right.
if somebody was
That's for after battle.
after battle. Okay.
Yeah. But the other use for first aid is picking up downed players,
Okay.
which you can do as many times as you want. So.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is
Not my turn.
not your turn. No,
Okay.
it is now the Baron's turn.
Since I'm unconscious, you're going to have to take care of the box with the Fez in it. Okay?
The Baron makes another attack on Caphawk and hits. He gets a good hit on Caphawk, but he still looks viable. He's not done fighting. Now it's your turn, Florence.
First aid roll. 83.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a hard. So you're gonna have to roll a 50 or below, and that's a fail.
Okay.
You could spend your luck points. You could spend 30 luck points to succeed. Otherwise, you leave it to next
Okay.
turn.
I'll spend 30 luck points.
All right.
So do I have to change my luck over here?
Yeah.
So because I have 55, so that'll leave me 25. So I just write 25 in this box.
Hmm.
Okay. Is that just for this battle? This for the rest of the game?
For the rest of the game,
Okay.
luck is finite. All right. So yeah, you come back. You get one more hit point, so you're back up to 2, and you come to consciousness. Florence Miller is leaning over you, patching up your wounds.
Yes. Thanks for taking care of the box with the Fez in it.
And now Caphawk is going to attack the Baron.
Miss, 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 miss. Miss, 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 miss.
He hits which is going to put him down as well in a critical state. So the Baron falls unconscious.
It's all you, Glenn. It is
And now
all you.
we're back to Luis.
I'm fighting.
You're going to push it?
I've got to, because the Baron's down. I've
You're
got
getting
to.
desperate now.
Desperate. No
I mean,
help.
Victor's still pretty healthy. Florence is still pretty healthy. But you and the Baron
I'm in it to
are
win
bad.
it.
And Henry's not good. And
Yeah.
And while one of the people with the guns have horrible aim.
Yeah. The bodyguard.
actually, I'm going to reverse time a little bit here. As the Baron is getting attacked, a shot rings out from train car 2. So, we'll see if this saves them.
Okay.
Where would that shot even be?
Well, maybe it's one of the Russians.
In the Russians?
They're all drinking vodka, I think, in the dining
Oh
room.
my god. Oh my god. Okay. So, just as Kapok is about to deliver the killing blow to Baron von Hoffler,
Oh my god.
a shot rings out from train car 2. And Kapok is struck in the heart and dies instantly.
Does he blow up like...
No, his heart explodes in his chest as the bullet travels through. And he drops to the ground cold dead. So,
That was good.
and standing, holding the smoking gun,
I wonder who it was.
Who was the helper?
is the mysterious woman
Oh.
in
Oh,
I
the
forgot about her.
kimono
I did too.
emblazoned with a scarlet dragon.
Where would I put her?
She's at the end.
Wow.
Sharpshooter.
Okay, so you're up again, Luis.
Okay.
And you're going to attack the Fed servant
Yes.
one more time.
With my...
You just came back to consciousness. That's the first thing you're going to do. I'm just clarifying. I'm not, don't let my tone dissuade you. I just can't help it. When you fell unconscious, you dropped the box and it flipped open. The lid flips open and the fez rolls out.
Wait,
So,
but
okay,
wait,
what I
wait.
need to do is gather up both those fezzes and put them in the box. I
Okay.
better do that. Okay.
Don't let me influence you. I'm just
Giving
describing to you
What?
what's happening, everything that's available, and just setting the scene. But don't let me make you think you're doing the wrong thing because I'm suggesting other stuff. Okay.
Okay. Well, I think I need to use the blackjack
And wallop
and wallop.
the Fez servant.
Yes.
All right. So you have to roll under a 25 again, which you've been pulling off.
Wow. Too well.
43.
Ooh.
Yeah, another miss. Next, the woman who just shot Kapok. She's gonna aim her gun at the Fez servant and take a shot. And she misses.
What's
Everyone's
with
missing.
these gals and they're not doing very good with their...
Well, maybe because they aren't used to guns.
Well, it just goes to show that having a 50% chance to hit
Yeah.
is not great.
Yeah.
So, you're up again, Victor. You've just fired your round. You've got nothing in the chamber. Luis is getting attacked.
I want to do the same exact thing I did last time. Oh, wait, no. Well,
I'll say if
will
you
load up
shoot...
both rounds in the chamber and then wait for my next turn to be able to run up to the Fez servant and,
Alright.
Good plan.
It worked last time.
It did. Sure did.
Yeah.
Alright. Miss Minkoff is going to try and shoot again. And hopefully hit this time. Shit. She hits.
I think that's the most common thing to happen in Call of Cthulhu.
It's the...
Well,
it's
that's why I
or
have
like
that thing, but
any
nobody
game.
uses it.
Then we
See, that's
need to
really
start
for
using it.
Yeah, that's what
And then we need to start using it.
we can do it. Yeah, bring it over
I need
there.
one of my own too, apparently. Okay, yeah, so she hits and... Yeah, she finally
That was yours.
shoots this guy. Shoots this thing.
She does the...
She hits it, yeah.
She hits the Fez servant, okay.
But it's not down. It's still Still kicking. And then the Baron. He is going to now run up and attack it with his cane sword. Whew. And he hits. Crit, almost crits. Not very much damage. Alright, you're up again, Florence.
Okay.
You got a candlestick.
I do.
Henry Peters is bleeding out in Luis's cabin.
I feel that you should.
Oh, I should probably help him, huh?
Yeah.
Poor guy. Okay, yeah. I'll provide first aid to him. $62.
Right. You're up again, Luis.
Okay, I'm gonna try to whack him with my blackjack. 16.
Dang,
Because the
Grandma.
double zero is a 1, right? Or a 10.
0.
It's 0, okay.
So you rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6. Yes.
Even better. Yeah, that's fine.
5.
Holy crap, you hit this thing. You smack the shit out of this thing. And it's crippled, but it's not finished.
Okay.
It's barely holding on to life at this point.
So we need...
You know what I'm doing.
You know what you're doing.
So, next up, the mysterious woman takes another shot.
Keep
Misses. You're up, Victor. It's all
Okay,
you.
you already know what I'm gonna do. Run up.
So yeah, just like last time, you shoved both barrels into his ribs and roll for me.
This one, right?
Both.
Both together.
Wait,
oh,
yeah.
get good one. Low.
49.
And now roll damage.
Which is this.
Are you
this
doing
one.
both barrels?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing
Okay.
both. Wait, so
So
then
you have
it
to roll it twice.
Mm-hmm.
this one twice?
Yes.
6.
6 plus 6 equals
12.
12. And then
Yeah.
9 plus 6 equals 15.
So yeah,
I am brutal.
just like with old Scott Myers, you shove your barrels in, and this dude just gets blown apart, and the fez
Bam.
drops onto the floor.
Now we have 3 fezzes.
There's the 3 on the floor plus the 1 Mencalf wears.
Okay. Hey, we're going to be heading into Constantinople with a box full of fezzes.
Hopefully we don't get arrested. Or wait, would we still be arrested though?
No, I think they all know that we were
I think that would be a what's it called again?
false arrest.
No, not a false arrest.
What?
Self-defense?
Hmm.
No?
I think
What does it mean? Talk around it.
like whenever like somebody does something bad, and then like sometimes and then a civil and oh yes, if we were to like just like arrest him, if you were still able to do that in that time, it would be a civil arrest. But since we attacked him, I forgot what it's called. But
Citizens arrest.
Citizens arrest.
So, with that, combat is over. You've defeated all of the rude dudes on the train that you know of, anyways.
And fezzes are securely in the box.
No, they're all on the floor, strewn about on the floor. Everyone starts coming out and asking questions, and there's kind of a panic. Henry is like not really in a state to get things under control because he's got to deal with his injuries now. So it's pretty chaotic for the rest of the night. But I'd say everyone's going to be awake for the rest of the night. So if there's anyone you want to talk to immediately, you can do that. If you
So
want to,
is pretty much everybody confused?
So is Metcalf still unconscious?
Mencalf is still on the floor, unconscious currently.
So we could do a citizen's arrest on him.
I think we need to get his knife.
Yeah, definitely take
Doesn't
away
have a
his
weapon.
knife.
Yeah, while he's unconscious, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Real good idea.
Yeah. So one of us needs to take away his knife, and then one of us needs to take all the fezzes.
So who's gonna take the knife? Okay, yeah, you pick up the knife, and then your weapons. I want you to write this down. Okay. So yeah, you pick up that dagger, and I mean, do you want to search him? Like, I guess you're gonna search him while you're doing that. And
Yeah, sure.
You don't really find anything else on him.
Could I take the fez off of him?
You can try.
Okay.
As you touch the fez, you're overcome with visions. Yeah, you need to roll a Constitution check right now.
No, it's basically. Oh crap!
Come on, Butterfingers. Keep them in your hands.
65.
Wait, is that a 6 or
Yeah, it's a 60, honey.
Okay, yeah, 65.
And your con is
70.
okay. So you pass. For a second, you feel this nausea coming on, but you overcome it and it passes. And images flash by in your mind. You see monstrous, shimmering forms that are out of focus, but they carry a sense of the unspeakable.
Unspeakable me?
You mean that's despicable?
Despicable.
Come on now, Victor. But yeah, so... And you can't get the fez off his head. It's stuck. It does not budge at all.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Just like with Matthew Pook.
Wait, does that mean that... I think I know something. He might... Wait... Well, I don't know if that would even work with, like... Because, like, he's not like the rest... Because he wasn't like Scott and the other one that had a fez on him.
Yeah, Scott was looked pretty much like a zombie already.
Yeah, there was kind of no hope for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Minecraft just looks normal.
I'm just gonna walk away from the body now.
Yeah, Minecraft's body's just limp on the floor.
Well, I've got some unfinished business.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
Okay, I want to collect the fezzes that are on the floor. I want to search the room to see if he might possibly have the book somewhere in that room.
Alright, so you're gonna pick up the fezzes, and are you gonna just pick them up with your bare hands?
No, I'm gonna.
Glove.
I don't even think I even want to use a. I want to use a utensil like like maybe the tip of the dagger or something.
You could ask Henry Peters for something.
Okay. To see if he has something.
Yeah,
that could
so do that.
Okay.
Like,
So do that.
No, the
Henry,
corpses are
do you have
basically
anything I
just
can pick these fezzes up with?
I could fetch some tongs from the kitchen.
See, that's what I was thinking, tongs. Okay, that'd be great.
Here he limps very slowly towards the kitchen to go get the tongs.
Oh, was this Henry Peters?
The French guy,
no.
yeah.
Can I give him medicine since he had
You could do a medicine check on him, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to roll for that?
Yes.
Because
Do
my
it.
medicine is 71.
You're basically willing to help him recover faster.
Yes, right.
Yeah, he needs a lot of help.
He does. And we have to be thinking.
A 0, 0, and a 4.
That's a 4. That's
Okay.
really good. So now you're going to roll a D6.
Okay.
Or no. Wait. I can't remember if he does it or you do it. Either way. Roll a D6.
Okay. 6.
Perfect. So yeah, Henry returns with the tongs and hands them to you.
Okay, I pick up the fezzes, put them in the box. We have to do something with Mincalf while he's out.
Do citizens arrest? Or well, we kind of technically already did that, didn't we? Or kinda.
Well, he's incapacitated, but I don't think we've really put him under arrest. I don't know how to do that, and I want to search the room.
Okay. Well, so yeah, right now Minecraft's limp body is on the floor. He's unrestrained.
And we got it. I tell you what we need. We need somebody with some handcuffs.
Are there any cops on here?
Unfortunately, they did not show up. So, well, no. I guess Quincy was the only cop. So. No police. But I mean, there will be police at the next stop for sure.
Yeah, but I don't want that.
And they're going to be questioning everyone on this train.
Is it because?
Well, there's always police at every stop that do border checks and shit. So.
Oh.
So we need to bind him somehow or another, where he doesn't get up and start moving around, or doing his incantations or whatever.
What are you going to use?
We could just tell everybody just to stay away from him, Calf.
Well, I think we need to gag him with something so he can't speak.
Wait a minute. What's it called again? Like that thing with a... Wait, no, that would be illegal.
You worried about legality? You just shot a man in the leg for no reason. No legal reason. No legal reason. Let's be specific.
And let's bind him with some... Do we have any wire?
Do we have any rope?
There's definitely rope on the train.
Rope.
So you could definitely find that.
Okay, so
we're gonna tie him up.
For you.
We're gonna tie him up.
All right.
Tie him both legs.
And arms.
And arms behind him. Mm-hmm.
We could just tie him like this. Cool.
So you're gonna hog tie him?
That's what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tie his arms to his legs and he's belly down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're gonna search
the room.
His room.
I'm wondering if we should search the room where Scott was at, if there might be something in that room as well.
Which do you want to do first?
Let's do
Mencalf's
room first.
Alright, do spot hidden.
32.
You find a letter in his personal belongings.
Finally, clues. Man, we've worked hard for this.
Finally.
Oh, this is a letter to him, my dearest Hieronymus. The hour draws near when all we have worked for will finally be ours. I have taken every care to remain unseen, undisturbed in my efforts. My former teacher remains as ignorant as ever. The Frenchman believes himself untouchable, looking over his grand mansion in Istanbul with an arrogance that blinds him to the truth. He still thinks himself above us, shielded by wealth and his complacent sense of security. How little he knows. He underestimates not only me, but you as well, my love. He fails to see the greatness in our grasp, the power that now awaits us. The blood-red fez, our prize, our key, shall unlock for us the strength to reach heights beyond anything he ever dreamed. I can't wait to feel its energy coursing through me, its whispers like fire, promising more than mere survival, but true dominion over those who thought us their playthings. With the fez, we shall have all that we desire, and he shall look on helpless and foolish as the world replaces itself in our image. When this time comes, I shall be at your side, and all of the pleasures of all of the harems of all of the world shall be yours. Yours, Nina?
Nisra,
okay. Nisra. Well, there's a new character. And This is the guy we're going to hogtie. This is his beloved that wrote this letter to him. So we know that we definitely have one of the baddest guys of all. For sure. Because they got some wicked plans.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to be very vigilant to not let him get loose.
Yeah. We could just let the police take care of him.
I don't think the police are going to be able to do this.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to have, I don't know, we need to know who could help us with this. Because he'll be...
Well, you know the Baron knows a lot.
Right.
Like, he's the expert, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's all you find in Mincalf's room.
That was definitely worth looking for. He's going to have a really big hatred toward all of us. So we're going to have to be really, really careful.
Okay, so you said you wanted to also search...
The
Myers
room.
The Myers' room, alright. So give me another spot hidden.
We have a 29.
As you rifle through the things, Miss Myers is there as well, and
Oh, wow.
she's really distraught.
I gotta face her.
And... What happened to my Scott?
Don't say it.
Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you that he did not survive once he left this room.
Then she just breaks down and starts sobbing while you start searching her room.
Yeah. she's oblivious to it all. She's too much. Man.
Well, I will console
Yes.
Mrs. Myers.
Okay.
I'll give her a listening ear
Okay.
to sob upon.
I don't even know who I am without him. We were supposed to have a future. We were supposed to grow old together. And now there's nothing. She falls silent, the weight of her grief overwhelming her. The dim light of the train casts long shadows across her as she sits, a broken figure amidst the chaos. Well done, guys. Alright. So...
We knew there was going to be casualties.
Especially when you just, start shooting. So, you search through the train and it does not take you long.
Okay.
You pretty much immediately find underneath Scott Myers' pillow, resting below his head the entire time.
The book.
No!
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Becky.
You
Look
made
at her
this book, didn't you?
Yep.
Can we just take it?
You have it.
The book. This is what I was hoping
That's not a page, that's the cover.
Okay. The Whispering Fez. Whoa. The nature of the blood red fez. I'm just going to hit some spells of the fez.
So if we research that, we'll know all the stuff about it. Okay,
Right,
which one of us is gonna research it? Because I definitely will after I'm done researching that book.
Well,
That
mine-
The Apocrypha.
If we can research
You're doing
that
it.
book. I know, but like
I'll have to have my magnifying glass to read this. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
Well,
Look, it
give
looks like
to
blood.
Susie.
It looks
She
like
can read it.
blood red to me.
it does.
That's really cool.
Underneath his pillow, under where his head was there all the time.
Can you read that?
Subjugation, manipulation, and ultimately for invocation of the great old one's incomprehensible will.
Well, we're finding out a lot more.
Within this volume lies forbidden knowledge, ritual spells, and instructions detailing the use of the blood red fez. The wisdom contained here should be approached with great caution, for the wearer walks a perilous path between power and utter servitude. The nature of the blood red fez. The blood red fez is a vessel of eldritch essence, its fibers endued with energy from beyond mortal understanding. The fez's primary function is to act as a conduit, linking the wearer to one of the great old ones. It grants the wielder strength, insight, and dominance, but it is not a tool of equality. It is a weapon of hierarchy, and wearers of the fez are bound in a constant struggle for supremacy. The fez emanates, whispers, faint voices that guide, tempt, and eventually consume the wearer's mind, bending them to the will of its master. Only through strength of will and mastery of its spells can the wearer harness its power. Spells of the fez. Control the fez. To determine control between fez wearers, a spell must be cast. This requires a contest of willpower performed through the following incantation. Nyar solvel gath yuk rak kosmor. Chanai vivegol pratvela. Ehath narflang red viv tam viv. By the threads of the cosmos and the light of the all-seer, let dominion be claimed. Let power yield to power, mind bend to mind. The fez wearers engage in a mental duel. The winner of this contest gains absolute control over the loser. The defeated wearer is bound to obey the victor's commands, though they may attempt to resist once every 24 hours. Resistance requires exceptional strength of will and mental fortitude. Allies of the controller may voluntarily surrender their control, enabling a network of loyalty and obedience among multiple fez wearers. Control servant of the blood red fez. A second spell exists to hasten the transformation of a fez wearer into a servant of the blood red fez. The incantation is as follows. Shorkai nathith yethkambar in rag velkar nathith flagzor Nashul zeftar uth kavelgath ayith velath. Spiral the threads, tighten the weave, accelerate the tide of servitude. Let the servant rise to serve the will of the master. The subject begins to transform into a thrall, their mind and body subjugated to the controller's whims. This spell accelerates the natural progression of the fez's corrupting influence, turning the wearer into an unthinking, obedient vessel. Drain the fez. The controller may use the fez to drain magic or willpower from another fez wearer, siphoning their energy. The following incantation is used. Nashul kovat yitrag. Chantesh ukai vagar. Valkai galtar nityat yel galtar ai. Through the threads of the veil, draw forth the essence, the strength of the wearer. Bind it to the controller. Let the balance shift. This spell allows the controller to drain a limited amount of energy daily from the victim. The energy may be used in two ways. Permanently enhance the controller. The drained energy can be added directly to the controller, enhancing their own magic or willpower. Spawn a new fez. By channeling the drained energy, the controller may create another blood red fez. This act expands the influence of the great old one, but it comes at great risk, as each fez brings with it additional competition for control. Arrest Fez Decline. The Arrest Fez Decline spell is a defensive measure designed to stabilize the fez wearer who is succumbing to the artifact's corruption or losing control to an external force. Its temporary halts the decline of the wearer's mental and physical state, allowing the controller or ally time to act further. This spell does not cure the wearer, but acts as a pause in the unraveling process. The incantation is as follows. Nashul karketh, velkai shorag, gath nar fang kai relgoth arng, vutkai nart velyiv tar ukai nartesh fez, velkreth nai. Threads of crimson, halt your weave. Bind the spirits, let it cleave. By will and word I now confine. Hold the fez, its power, mine. The spell requires intense concentration and physical contact with the recipient fez. When cast successfully, the spell suspends the fez's negative effect for a day, stabilizing the wearer's condition. However, this pause comes at a cost. The caster sacrifices a portion of their willpower to the fez. Calling upon the Great Old One. The ultimate purpose of the blood red fez is to serve as a beacon for the great old one. When enough fez wearers are gathered, their combined energy can tear open the veil between realms, allowing Vog-Sothoth's influence to flood the mortal plane. A key component of this summoning is a grisly requirement. The fez must be soaked in the blood of a prince. This sacrificed act is to imbue the artifact with the royal essence needed to pierce the dimensional barrier between the mortal plane and the great old one's domain. The definition of prince is unclear in the text, whether it refers to nobility, a spiritual leader, or a symbolic figure of power is left ambiguous, though the whispers of the fez itself may guide the wearer toward a suitable victim. This ritual is the most dangerous of all and requires absolute mastery over all wearers involved. The invocation is cryptically recorded, its true meaning hidden among the whispers that emanate from the fez itself. Naede, Karvolti, Shagurta, Efap, Sol, Mnar, Rax, Vairaflang, through inner go, Bog, Sotat, Nai, Dragan Mo. Threads of crimson soaked in might, tear the veil, pierce the night. From the blood a path shall grow, great old one, let your power flow. The blood-red fez is a device of ultimate temptation and destruction. Its promises of power come with unbearable cost, and its connection to one of the great old ones ensures that even the greatest of controllers remains more pawns in an incomprehensible game. Those who seek to wield its power must be prepared to sacrifice not only themselves, but the world around them. This book serves as a guide, but also as a warning. Reader, beware. The whispers never cease, and once heard, they are never forgotten. Ooh.
Wait. Go back to the actual last page. It has language that we don't know.
I saw that.
Cryptic.
Yeah.
Right.
We need to find a way to decode that.
That was hard with only one of the eye.
Oh, you did good.
So, yeah, and in the back of the book are all these untranslated runes.
Yeah.
Which have additional information, but they're well beyond any of your skills.
Yeah.
Anybody still?
Anybody here?
Well,
So
you don't know. You'd have to ask.
Well, so, do I get it then that we have the ability to, or do we have to be a part of the Red Fez to manage Mencaf?
So, based off of what you read, you can determine that if you could gain control over Mencaf by wearing a fez, and basically whoever has the greater willpower will control the other.
I'm not willing to risk it.
So.
Yeah, I'm not.
But what about these guys that have these fezzes? That means
The regular fezzes?
Yeah.
What guys? You mean Kapok? The dead guy?
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Wait,
That's
he was one of them
Mencaf,
fighting?
who's
Yes.
unconscious.
Okay, and
Wait, that one's Mencaf, and
Yeah.
this one...
That's Kapok, and
he's dead.
He's dead.
Give me Kapok.
Yeah, there we go.
That's kind of confusing, because I thought that one was Mencaf, and this one was Kapok.
Okay.
No. So yeah, and then as well as the Arrest Fez decline spell, you now have Control Servant of the Blood Red Fez, which accelerates a Fez wearer to become the things you just fought, basically. And that's what he did. The moment you attacked him, he accelerated Scott and the other guy wearing the Blood Red Fez to servants to protect him, because he had control over both of them.
Right.
And then the Control Fez spell, obviously he had control over Scott, but the other guy gave him control because they're in the same cult, because you can willingly give control to someone else.
Okay.
And then there's the Drain Fez spell, which is what he was using on Scott.
Right.
He was draining him to get power off of him.
Scott is the one that had the book, so I wonder if Scott thought he was more powerful than Mencaf.
Well, Scott was in a coma, remember.
I just figured Mencaf probably put the book underneath it, thinking that would be the safest place.
Oh, yeah.
Is what, am I
And
right?
you now know that you can create more Fezes at the cost of power.
will.
So with that, you can easily determine that he was draining power off of Scott and making those other fezzes,
Right.
which is why there's so many at the moment.
3 in the box and 1 on his head. Correct? That's the total?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Unless there's more that we don't know of.
That's what I was wondering.
And then you also know the Spawn Fez spell if you ever wanted to make more for some reason, you know.
Why?
But it's
That's
an
what I
option.
say. Why?
Well, maybe you get creative with how you solve problems. I don't know.
See, that's what
Also,
happens
can I
when
get my revolver back?
Oh yeah, and you pick up your revolver off the floor.
you've got. So now you've got your
Can I reload it?
Yep, you reload it,
revolver, your
and your shotgun.
shotgun, and then did he end up getting the dagger
Yeah,
too?
here's a dagger too
Yeah.
now.
So now you got the dagger.
So now I have all of weapons I can carry.
yes.
Or well, I can really carry any weapon, but my carrying for weapons is for combat weapons.
So, is there anything else you want to do? So the Baron, he's with you. He reads the book with you.
Okay.
Does he have knowledge about those?
Let me.
That
see
language we can't.
Yeah, but by the way, you did awful good about that. I like that translation. That sounded like the real thing to me. So the Baron's on the mend. He's getting better.
Yeah, he had definitely taken some hits, but he didn't take that fatal wound.
Right.
Because he was saved by some mysterious woman. But right now he's more concerned with the book and the fezzes and what's going on with that right now.
Well, we've got how much time do we still have now with being on the train?
Well, it's like 3 a.m, and most people have either gone back into the rooms or gone to the salon car to have a drink.
I can see why. Because well, basically, it's just what happened.
Our next stop is where.
These cultists you fear are merely pawns, puppets. The true enemy lies in shadows, pulling their strings. Always watch the shadows. You gonna talk to this guy at all, or what? You're staring at him. Do you know anything that would be relevant about what I just said? No?
He's a Russian, right?
No,
No, the
he's German. Yeah? He's German.
Oh.
The Baron. He's
a
German.
Baron. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
The Russian went back to
I
bed.
know German.
Yes.
As in for
and-
this.
Right. You and I both know German.
Yeah. So we could both talk to him.
Right. Well, I just want to thank you for your...
Did you let him read the letter that you found?
Yeah, I'm assuming
Ah,
that...
yes, it would seem that this Nisra is the true leader of the cult. And not Menkaf.
So maybe Menkaf is just a pawn. And that she's able to... Because this is the female that wrote the letter, correct?
Nisra sounds like a female name to me.
That's what I thought.
You need a drink? Get some water? Some Wasser?
That's something. Well,
But if you,
the concern is going to be to keep this Menkaf held down until we get somewhere, and then who's going to have the authority to be able to do something with him? What are we going to do about that? That's of concern to me.
Yes, what do we do about him?
We should definitely not take him out of his misery.
Well, I thought about asking you if you wanted to do that.
Oh, okay.
I did. I thought about that, and I thought, well, it's a game, but, I don't want to put any bad ideas in your head.
I know.
Well, if you would give me the book and one of the feathers, I think I might be able to translate these glyphs in the back. They look like the ones on the fez.
Whoa.
Do not put it on.
You would risk that?
You're planning to put it on? The fez?
No, I will simply use it to translate.
Oh.
I'm going French again.
So you were not. So you are not to put it on, but you are just to.
The blood red fez is no mere trinket. It is a tool, a key to power that they covet, but they do not comprehend. In my hands, it will be their undoing.
I don't know. Can we trust the Baron? I mean, this is a sidebar note. I don't know.
I'm putting my gun in my holster.
This is not a battle that
I
can be
know.
fought from the outside.
I'm putting on
To
my gun
destroy...
in my holster.
I said this is not a battle that can be fought from the outside.
Oh,
To destroy the beast, one must step into its lair, wield its power, and turn it against itself.
how?
Somebody out with a strong
Well,
mind.
if you would give me the fez and the book, I will translate these final pages, or at least try to. And then perhaps we can find a spell that will end this madness.
What was the purpose of going to Constantinople? To hand over the red fez. Now we've got triplicate red fezzes.
Well, does he know who you're going to meet in Constantinople?
Mm-mm.
Yes, Professor Demir. I have been in contact with Professor
okay,
Smith the
that's
whole
right.
time. I paid for your journey on
Okay.
this train.
Okay, that's right.
I'm the
that's
one
right.
funding this whole thing.
Okay. Oh, gosh, just when you think the decisions are going to be better. Oh my gosh. See, my instinct tells me that, but who do we trust? I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Should we give him the book and the fez? Say, go to it?
Oh
You don't
It's
feel
just
good
the
about
most-
it either?
no! I don't know.
I hear you.
It's hard.
It is a very hard decision.
Well, to be honest, I don't know if we can even trust anybody with the fez.
I know. Yeah.
Except for, well, the people that know most about it.
Yeah.
But that would be the
Well, I feel...
mostly the cultists, I think.
Well, Dr. Smith, we can...
Well, yeah.
We can... I guess we can trust him. I've been iffy on that through the
Trust
whole
it.
thing, too.
You just trust everyone you encounter for no reason.
Okay.
I say no.
You say no? What do you say, Florence?
I don't know, because I don't disagree with the fact that at some point somebody's going to have to put on a fez.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
ain't
like
gonna
that
be me.
It will lead there.
Yeah.
At some point.
I'm not gonna do it.
But I don't know if this is the right time. Can we think
literally
about-
on a
can we
train
think
with
about it?
multiple people.
Well, let's talk more and
Well, we still have to deal with this Mencaf.
We're literally on a
Perhaps he
train
can
with
tell us
multiple
something.
people.
Okay, so maybe when
Maybe whenever he's conscious
when he
again.
conscious, he can talk to us, and of course how are we gonna believe him? That's the thing too.
I'm gonna have him at gunpoint and threaten him. Okay, maybe not exactly that.
But something
you're
kind
gonna
of
point
like
it at his
that.
other
But-
leg.
Yeah, sure.
Well, if it wasn't for you doing that, we wouldn't have come through all this like we did tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there was another way to get there, but look how much we've learned.
Yeah. So maybe this was the good thing to do.
Well, I think it was. I think it was. Okay, so
So,
But to be honest, the thing that I did was kind of an anti-hero thing. It was
okay.
kinda.
Yeah. Well, Baron, why would you be so willing to sacrifice
So,
yourself?
you ask about my motives. Ah, do not confuse my generosity with foolishness. I fund only what must be done, not what is convenient to hear. Evil is not defeated with half measures or soft hearts. To face it, one must wield power that is in its equal or greater.
Well, I agree with that.
I have sacrificed more than you can imagine for this fight. Caution is for those who do not yet understand the stakes.
And we're probably in that realm. We don't know yet. It's obvious he knows more than we do.
My wealth brings influence, but also leeches and fools. I hope you prove to be neither. Professor Smith is a good man, yes. But he has not stared into the darkness as I have. Darkness cannot be reasoned with. It must be destroyed, root and branch.
Yeah, no argument for me on that.
Same thing, but it's still kind of hard.
Well,
Well, I am not asking you, Gren. I am asking Luis, the one holding the book and 3 fezzes. Will you give them to me? The fez? One? I'm going French again.
okay.
Ach, nein! Will you give me a fez and the book? So I can translate these glyphs?
Well,
Or no?
I will. I know you've expressed your opinion,
It's kind of hard. to
but I'll
choose.
take that responsibility off of you, and I'll bear that. And yes,
All right.
you may have it.
Thank you, my friend. I will get to this post haste. He goes back to his room in train car 2, sleeping car 2. So,
Okay.
now you have an opportunity. Where are you keeping Menkav tied up?
He's in his
In his own room?
in his
I
own
don't think
room.
he should be in his own room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably right.
Maybe all of us at
Where do you want him
once.
to awaken? Let me just put it that way.
I don't know about our room.
Well, he needs a place with no windows,
Yeah.
for sure.
Wait, I just realized every single room has a window.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Yeah, including the bathroom. Right.
What is window? What difference does it make if there's windows?
He's probably thinking, like me, might be able to get out some way. We don't know what this dude can do.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Like if
We
he
don't
was
know what
literally.
we don't know what his
like,
powers are.
Yeah, like if he was literally able to control. Well, we think he was able to literally control the, the people wearing the fez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And he's going to have a guard at all times. You're going to guard him? Well, you got good weapons, for sure.
I just want you to tell me where you've put him so that we can get to the scene where you're talking to him. Where are you? Where are you talking to him?
Our room.
God damn.
I'm thinking, at least I'm thinking about our room, maybe.
So, Henry Peters is gonna probably be on your side with whatever you want to do at this point, after what he's seen. He's not gonna protest. And he'll vouch for you.
Our bathroom? Because there's... Oh,
But,
our bathroom?
Well, let's ask Henry where he thinks it might be a good place to put him.
Yeah.
Because he knows
there
that.
is a kennel we could lock him in the forbidden.
There we
What?
go. A kennel. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go through
What's
the
in the kennel?
It's the thing your dog is in.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cage, man.
So, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So you'll take him back
We'll take
to
him
the Virgin.
Yeah.
And there's an open kennel next to Glenn's dog, Bob, the German Shepherd.
Right.
And you stuff him in there.
Okay.
Alright? And
Yeah.
that's where he'll come to.
I do think he needs a guard 24/7 until we get.
Me. The one that's mostly armed. Since...
So after you finish your conversation with the Baron, what are you going to do? You going to go to bed?
Oh, God, no.
Well, I'm gonna stay up and
I'm not, we're just chilling with her right now.
No, I'm gonna stay up and I guess maybe talk a little bit more with the Baron.
Well, after that, you leave the Baron to do his
Okay.
work. Do you want to talk to Mencalf?
I can, yeah.
Well, then maybe you should go wait for him to wake up.
I'll do the guard till he wakes up. I'll be guard till he wakes
and
up.
then I'll give you that for
Can I-
now. If you're gonna be the
Ooh,
guard,
this is heavy.
Yeah.
if you're gonna be the
real.
guard, you need a weapon.
Silver Dollar City.
Oh, yeah. Is it okay if I take one of his weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking it.
That's why I've got the revolver written down already.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Because
taking
I thought he's
this.
not going to give the shotgun up, but
Yeah,
the pistol. I
I'll
could
take
see.
this and I'll guard him until daylight or until he
Yeah.
comes
And-
to.
Oh yeah, also take some ammo.
Thank you. Need ammo.
And what are you going to do for the rest of the night, Victor? Are you going to wait with her, or are you going to do something else?
I'm also gonna wait.
Okay. And what about you?
I'm gonna go to the salon car to see who is still awake.
Talk to them. Yeah.
All right. So, in the salon car, the Russians, there's like a couple of the Russians. The Count is there, probably, with Peter. What are the main
Peter.
characters?
Is that
Peter.
the
who
news
else?
reporter guy?
No. He was the guy
That I talked to. And me.
who was,
and...
That was sleeping with the.
I didn't say that. I never said that. Who's to say? But yeah, this guy. And the Count are in there having a drink,
Yeah, we do
trying
need
to calm their nerves.
we need to kind of get caught up with what the
And-
Russians are doing.
The mysterious woman, is in there.
Okay, I want to talk to her for sure.
With
She's
the
sitting kind
kimono
of
that
towards
has the dragon
the
on
end
it?
near train car 2. What'd you say?
Is she the one in the kimono with the dragon on it?
She's the one who
I'm
shot
gonna go
the guy attacking the Baron.
talk to her and express my thanks for her coming when she did because she helped turn the tide to
Mm-hmm.
and see what kind of reception I get from her because I think the last time I tried to talk to her she didn't have anything to say.
So you never talked to her.
Oh, I've never talked to her.
You've never.
Okay.
No one's spoken to this character
Maybe it was
at all.
somebody else I talked to. Yeah. Okay,
So,
so I'm
alright.
expressing my thanks to her, asking her what she thinks about this crazy situation.
So, the only one that knows about the book and the fezzes is the Baron
The Baron. Us 3.
and
I guess
That's it.
Mencalf, maybe.
Mencalf. But
Because,
well,
well,
he doesn't know we have this, but
Yeah.
he's maybe gonna suspect that we have
yeah,
got
because,
this.
yeah,
He's gonna suspect what? That
He's
you
gonna-
found the book.
Yeah, I would say he's gonna suspect that.
Well, yeah. When he saw you in come out of Scott's room, he. Well, I guess you'll find out when you talk to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you talk to Ilsa, and what do you ask her?
If she knows anything about the crazy things that have been happening on this train.
Do I know anything? I might ask the same of you. What is it you think I should know?
Say, well, I only experienced this weirdness since being on this train and still trying to figure everything out.
I've heard whispers like everyone else, but I don't claim to hold any secrets. I'm just someone who's found herself in the midst of, let's just call it an interesting story.
I wonder why she's on the train. We don't know that, do we? Or her
Well,
destination?
no, because nobody's talked to her.
Yeah, okay.
Knowledge is a dangerous thing, is it not? Best to leave the knowing to those who have the stomach for it. I prefer not to meddle in matters that might invite consequences. Now, if you're done with your questions...
Pray tell, I wonder where her talents came from
Yeah.
and what their purposes are. Why would she be traveling when she's armed?
Yeah, so I'll ask her about her travels. What brought her to the train?
I am but a humble traveler, enjoying the luxury of the Grand Train. No need to concern yourself with me. I find the train salons to be excellent places for quiet reflection. Or for overhearing the most intriguing gossip.
Oh my.
what?
Are you willing to share this gossip you've heard on this train?
Well, I haven't heard anything that would outdo what happened tonight.
Who's this guy?
Vienna
Is
to
this
Constant-
Chet's guy?
That
I
was
thought that was Chet's guy.
no, that's
That's
Jeff.
Chet's,
That's Jeff.
Oh, this is Jeff. Okay.
He's hiding somewhere on the train, getting ready to pop out any moment. Vienna to Constantinople is such a fascinating route, is it not? I always enjoy meeting colorful individuals along the way.
Yes, I agree. There are definitely some colorful individuals here.
Yes, I prefer to observe rather than meddle. The world reveals much if you simply stay silent and watch.
So maybe I'm just gonna sit in silence and watch and listen the rest of the night.
Alright. So you're just going to hang out with her, and we'll go over to Glenn and Louise then. So at this point, Mencalf has started to come to.
His senses? Oh,
Just
not his
consciousness, I
senses,
think.
but conscious. Why did I say his senses? What?
He lies sprawled out in the cage, as much as he can anyways. His breathing ragged and shallow, his once grandiose demeanor has been reduced to a pathetic shadow of itself. Blood pools beneath him where he's been shot in the leg. His hands are weakly clutching at the wound that is stealing his life. His eyes glint with a trace of malice, and they flicker up to meet Louise. As
He's gonna be pissed
you kneel
off.
beside him, his lips curl into a faint bitter smile as he looks at you.
I read your letter that you got from your sweetheart. Seems like there's big plans in your future. What do you think?
Despite being tied up and clearly at a disadvantage, he retains his condescending tone when he speaks about Nisra. And what would you know about Nisra?
Well, I thought maybe you could enlighten me.
Nisra. She's more than you think.
Well, I can see she believes that she is. But I wonder.
She's magnificent. A true vision of destiny wrapped in silk and fire. Everything she does with purpose, with brilliance. She's not just another puppet master, she's a queen in waiting. His eyes flash with anger as he leans forward, as much as his bindings will allow. I guess he is on his stomach,
Yeah.
so he can't really.
He's kind of.
Yeah, he's really in an awkward
Tilts his
position.
head.
Yeah.
Tilts his
He's
head
trying to be
forward
as
position.
intimidating as possible from that belly up position he's in.
Yeah. So are you her little gopher boy?
I work with her. Gladly. Willingly. She sees what others cannot. She sees what I see. A world waiting to be reshaped. Waiting to kneel before true power. The Fez. The ritual. It's just the beginning. Together we will usher in something beyond your comprehension.
In your current state, how do you figure you're going to do that?
Go ahead. Try to stand in her way. You'll only make her stronger. And when the time comes, she will rise, and I will be there by his side. And you will be nothing more than a footnote in her story.
What made you place the book underneath Scott's pillow? It makes for interesting reading, by the way.
Yeah.
His eyes go wide as he sees the book in your hands.
Oh, she doesn't have the book. She gave it to the other guy.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Put that down.
Okay, I'm sorry. These are just my props to help me.
I know. You can read through it to remind yourself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
But you can say that you found
Yes.
the book
Yes.
under Scott's pillow.
Yeah.
So what did you say again?
I said, what was
yeah.
your intentions when you hid that under his pillow?
Well, to keep you from finding it, obviously.
Well,
Nana boo boo.
that's practically the most... But why even under somebody's pillow? Like, at least they find a better hiding spot.
Did you think that I couldn't get my hands dirty?
Oh, Luis. So much fire, so much determination. Just like him. Just like Jonas. He was one of us, you know. A devoted member of the Children of the Blood-Red Fez. Oh, he wore that mantle well. Far better than I ever could. He understood the power. The inevitability of it all. He coughs violently as his wounds are taking a toll on him, but he presses on. He and Adam, they were brothers in spirit, bound by the fez, and the secrets it holds. Jonas wasn't the man you think he was, your grandfather. He knew. Oh, he knew what the fez could do, what we could do. His bloody lips curls into a smirk as his gaze locks onto yours. Did you think you were free of it? That his blood wasn't in your veins? Oh no, no, my dear. It's in you too. The fez, the power, it's yours to inherit, whether you like it or not. Another violent cough racks his body, and he gasps, his strength failing. Jonas chose his path. He chose power. He chose us. And now it's your turn. What will you choose, Luis? His eyes narrow. What will you choose?
Not to follow your path.
You'll
Or my
see.
grandfather's as well.
You'll see the truth soon enough, whether you want to or not.
It's not the truth that bothers me. I'm not interested in the power. I have no need for the power, no want for the power. I just seek after truth. And it doesn't matter where that truth takes me. I don't care.
Very well, Luis. And he stops speaking.
We shall see.
So, are you just gonna stay with him until the morning, I guess?
Yes.
Just watch him?
I'll watch him, yeah.
Alright. Well, in that case, we'll go back to Florence with the mysterious woman. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. It's time for me to depart. Wait, no. She doesn't speak like that. No, doing British again. I must take my leave. It is time for me to depart.
Very well. Good night.
And she goes into train car 2. And I want you to give me a spot hidden roll.
16.
You notice the glint of a needle as she holds a syringe in one of her hands.
Oh boy.
And then she enters into one of the sleeping cars.
So she has intent of doing something to somebody. Whoa. The plot thickens. Dang, I'll be glad when this night gets over.
But I don't know what car she entered because... Or did I follow her?
You can see, you know which one she entered into,
Okay.
but you don't know if it's hers.
Right. I feel like I need to tell the others what I
Yes.
witnessed.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you see Florence. She comes into the Virgin with the kennels and relays the information that she just saw. Which was
That, as I was sitting and talking with Elsa? What's her name?
The woman in the costume.
you don't know her name. You never asked her name.
Oh.
The strange, mysterious one.
Yes,
The
and we
mysterious
sat in the
woman.
salon car for a while. And as she got up to go, I noticed she had a syringe in her hand, and then I watched her enter whatever sleeping car it was, whatever room it was, and so I'm not sure that she's hard to read, and I don't know if she can be trusted or not. She acted as though she wanted to not be involved in anything, but I feel she knows more than she's letting on.
Well, I think we need to know whose whose cabin she went into, room she went into.
I
Because-
wonder if Henry would.
Help you
Help
with.
us.
Oh, that's a good
Yes.
idea.
He always sits in the sleeping car one. He has like a specific seat that he sits in all the time.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna go talk to Henry then and see if he can confirm if that is her room or not.
Yeah, there you go. Because
The woman, I don't believe she told me her name, but no, I don't think that is her room. I believe that is the Baron's room.
The Baron who has the book and the fez.
oh
no,
damn.
No.
Okay, there we go. So
Okay, one of us needs
she's
to
after the book and the fez.
Okay, one of us needs to leave immediately and go into that room and knock her out before she does anything.
Well, and she may have already injected.
Mm-hmm.
If she has
And
already
the time it took me to go let you guys know what was going on and then go talk to Henry, she may have already done what she was going to do and left the room.
go into that room and try your best to knock her out.
Yeah. And hope that she hasn't left with the...
How about if I knock on the door of that room to see if anybody answers?
So who all is going?
I've got the gun. You take the shotgun and the
sawed
dagger,
off.
the sawed off,
And
and
the
go
dagger.
with Florence and
And we're going to go knock on the Baron's door.
yeah.
All right.
And I'll stay over Mencalf.
Wait, where does the Baron sleep? I want to know.
You don't know,
Oh,
but so it's going to be
but
a different car to that one.
Sleeping car 2.
Yeah, it's in sleeping car 2, so
Which
it's
is
a
up
different
there.
car.
Wait, but it's Florence, right?
Yeah, I know because
So
I saw
Florence
her go
would
in
know.
there.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Glenn. Let's go knock on the Baron's door.
Okay. I'll have to shotgun out just in case, though.
So yeah, you knock on the Baron's door and there is no answer.
You'll have to go in.
Could we barge open? Like, can we
Well,
like?
let's just see if it's locked or not. Why don't
Yeah.
we try that first, Mr. Gung Ho?
Do you think it's gonna be locked or not?
I don't know. I'm just turning the knob right now.
I bet you it is.
But remember, if she's been there and has the fez and the book, we're still on the train. She can't leave the train. So we will be able to catch her. Time is of the essence.
So what are you gonna do? There's no answer at the door.
And I tried to open it. Is
Okay,
it,
so
is
you're
it
just-
locked?
Let's see if it's locked. It is locked.
It is locked.
Uh-oh.
What's a way that we could? Well,
You bust the lock off.
I could try to barge it, or I could try to barge in. Like,
shoot her.
You could do a strength roll to try and break the door down.
You gonna do that?
okay,
Your strength's
both.
5 points higher than mine.
Yep, definitely.
45.
45.
And his strength was 55.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I don't know if that's good or not.
So yeah, you bust that door open and it, boing, it just flings open, and you see the Baron unconscious on the floor,
She's been there.
and Ilsa is standing over him, and she is just frozen in shock as you bust in. She wasn't expecting this.
Okay.
Oh, you've caught me then. I suppose there's no point in keeping up the charade any longer. Damn it, she's not British.
I don't even notice when they're...
I kinda did.
Well, actually, what do you say? So what do you say when you see her? What's your reaction?
I'll say stop right there.
Freeze!
Oh! Please! Wait. Stop! Wait! I can explain everything. Please.
Explain then.
I suppose there's no point in keeping up the charade any longer. She removes her wig, which I think Susie was already anticipating. Because she removes her wig, and you see this woman. She now looks like this, basically, without the wig on.
You see.
We've seen her before.
So, and then what?
And yeah, you
Replacement.
immediately recognize her as the woman arguing with the Baron at the train stop when he got on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so yeah, she removes her wig, letting her blonde hair fall down over her shoulders, and she sets down the empty syringe carefully on the table.
The empty syringe? Yeah, of
Well,
course.
remember, Baron's unconscious already.
Yeah.
My name is Ilsa von Hoffler, and yes, this is my father.
What
my
the?
What you saw, what I did, it was not an act of betrayal. It was an act of necessity.
How is it necessary?
There you go.
My father, it's German, father, he is not well. You've seen it yourselves, I'm sure. The obsession, the paranoia, the way he's allowed this thing to consume him. He is no longer the man I grew up with. No longer the man who once inspired me. With this knowledge, with his knowledge and strength. The blood-red fez has tainted his mind. And if I hadn't acted now, he might have hurt himself, or worse, someone else. I did what I had to do to protect him, to save him from himself. You won't listen to reason? Not anymore. But I have a doctor lined up in Vienna to take care of him back home. Under the care of someone who truly understands his condition. Dr. Freud, for instance. He has a chance at recovery. A chance to regain the man he once was.
Sigmund?
Sigmund Freud. He is this fantastic new psychologist doctor in Vienna.
Uh-huh.
I will take him to see Freud. He is the only one who can help him now. You have to understand, I've watched him fall deeper into this madness for years. And I couldn't just stand by any longer. If I had told you who I was from the start, would you have trusted me?
No.
Oh, you're not there.
Oh, okay. I'm not there, okay.
Well, we know you wouldn't trust her. You don't trust
yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
It would have kind of depended on the
Would
situation.
you have let me what needed to be done?
Get the fans.
Yeah, we need to.
I'm just gonna take that.
By all
What?
means, you can have the fez in the book. I only want my
She cares
father.
about that.
I take full responsibility for my actions, but please, don't make this about blame. This is about saving him. He is my father. My father, and I love him. Ich liebe him. Even if he's lost his way.
Wow, who thought that would change?
I know.
If you wish to
I
condemn me, so be it. But ask yourselves this. What would you do if it were your family? Would you let them spiral into destruction? Or would you fight to bring them back, no matter the cost?
The second one.
I have men waiting for us at the next stop in Belgrade, I think? No, Budapest. We will unload him off the train there, and I will bring him back to Vienna. Please, allow me to do this.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not okay.
She's literally
I
saving her.
understand that that's his daughter and she loves her dad and she's trying to help him, maybe. But
Maybe, but she's incorporated to the blood red.
I know.
fez.
We can't just trust her. She just drugged her dad.
You
I do
know,
not want the fez or the book.
she literally let
Just my
us take
father.
back the fez in the book.
Yeah. But she's taking a man against his will.
Do you know?
Who's trying to help us, potentially.
Yeah, we don't know if that's true or not. I mean, it just gets worse.
It's all as clear as mud, isn't
Everyone's a villain, actually. They're all cultists.
Huh?
it? Well, what are you going to do with him right now? Is he going to stay in this room?
I will wait with him here, and then when we arrive in Budapest, I will take him off. We will arrive in Budapest. Belgrade. Not Budapest. At 5:40 a.m. The train is due to arrive in
Oh
Belgrade.
gosh, that's
And
pretty soon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty quick. This is not good.
I know. I don't know. I mean, what?
Wow. I know I'm not in this
I'm gonna
conversation.
go talk.
But
I feel like Henry needs to know about this.
Yeah, he's the conductor.
Henry's close enough. You could say, Henry, come over.
Yeah. So that he's aware of the
Me?
situation.
Does he
Isn't he
also-
like in charge of the train?
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the sleeping car, I'm pretty sure, part of the train, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Henry, what will Henry do?
Wow.
After
So
everything
do-
I've seen tonight, she can have him. If it gets the craziness of the train, by all means, she can take him. Take him away.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Glenn, what do you think we should do? Should we just go update Luis about what's going on?
You can go. I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna stay and
Yeah.
keep an eye on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you give her the blood red fez and the book.
Yeah, I'll take them to Luis. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, and then I go back to the Forgan and update you on what has happened. So, the mystery woman was in disguise the entire time, and it was the Baron's daughter. And she has drugged her father and has intentions of taking him off the train so that he can seek help. She wants to get him help because she thinks that the whole thing has made him crazy. She doesn't want she gave us back the book and the fez. Glenn is still down there, keeping an eye on them, and I just don't know what we should do about if we should allow her to take him off the train. I'm not sure if we can trust him, and with her saying that the fez has made him crazy, or the whole thing has made him crazy, then it's...
Well,
That's the one thing
It's
you
troubling.
can pretty much guarantee she's not lying about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that earnestness that he had, that raging need to do something, was so earnest. You know, it actually made some sense. You were probably right. Should have never turned the book and the fez over to him. So,
Well, I'm not here, so I can't really
Dodged
say
a bullet with
anything.
that one.
so I'm gonna say
So-
I made a mistake giving it to him.
Okay.
Okay, I mean,
Okay, so we're just going to let her take him off the train then.
I think
And
so. We could always
we'll
get
just go on and meet with the professor that you're supposed to be meeting in.
yeah.
So yeah, the train arrives in Belgrade. Supplies are taken on, and Ilsa meets the two men come on the train and help Ilsa remove her father. The station bustles with activity. Workers move with purpose, carrying crates of food and barrels of wine towards the kitchen car. The rich aroma of Serbian fare, fresh baked bread, cured meats, and sharp cheeses mixed with the scent of roasted coffee.
Coffee, I didn't have any.
A nearby cart overflows with produce. Ripe tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, all plucked from the nearby farms, ready to be turned into your next meal. At the same time, bottles of regional wine are carefully stacked by attendants. The train's larder is filled. Coal is heaped into the tender, feeding the iron beast that will continue to power the train on its journey. Workers shovel with rhythmic precision, sweat glistening on their brow. The rhythmic hiss of steam and the occasional clanking of metal underfoot fills the air as the train is readied for departure. The last of the freshwater barrels are loaded and the clear liquid is carefully stored. And the train departs and moves on to its next stop, which would be Nice. Or Nice, I'm not sure how you...
NIC.
N-I-S.
NIS.
Nice. Breakfast is about 9 a.m. now. Did you guys get any sleep at all?
Nope.
So y'all are exhausted.
Exhausted. Running on adrenaline.
Yep.
And where
And the
are we?
coffee we just smelled.
Mm-hmm. Snorting it double time.
This morning's breakfast service is set against the backdrop of the rolling countrysides beyond the windows. The menu offers an array of sophisticated choices. A selection of fresh pastries, croissants, brioche, and pain au chocolat. Served alongside a variety of homemade jams and creamy butters. This does not stop. Even though shit is crazy on the train, the professional staff works like a machine to keep everything going.
Yeah.
How?
That's what you do, man.
Selection of cured meats and fine cheeses is also available. Coffee is served strong and aromatic, scent blending with the warm pastries.
See, in the middle of the night, they had to clean up all the blood and guts and everything.
Well, what they'll probably do, or what they, well, I don't know, either at Belgrade or the next stop, they'll just take that car off and put a whole new one on.
Okay.
But it'll look pretty much the same, like you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
tell the difference. Because they have multiple cars
I see.
that they can just swap out for when they need to service the other ones.
Yes, okay.
Because, you know.
And the police also board in Belgrade and question everyone aboard the train. But ultimately, well, shoot. No. I gotta think this through because you guys, this is gonna be precarious now.
Yeah, you didn't.
Because you got a guy caged.
Yeah,
But Henry's gonna try. Oh, God. How am I gonna deal with this? Well, I guess since Henry's vouching, he just won't even alert the police that anything happened.
Okay.
So they wouldn't even know that Mencalf's locked up in the Virgin or anything.
Okay.
Well, why would he even want them to know? Because they would probably start questioning everybody.
Yeah, but they'd let him out, and they'd probably arrest you for shooting him, and you for locking him up.
Yeah, but nobody would. But the police wouldn't understand why we actually did that.
Well, of course not. But they wouldn't care.
Yeah.
They just do with what they see in front of them.
They have to deal with the evidence they have, and they're not going to believe your stories of monsters
Spirits
and ghouls,
and
most likely, unless you can prove it to them.
Yeah.
But I did not prepare for any of that. I don't feel like improvising all that right now, to be honest. So we'll just say that Henry is vouching for you and keeps it quiet, so that they're not going to be poking around. But yeah, so
I bet you that they noticed the blood and the guts and everything.
well,
they would
have cleaned it up beforehand. I'd say the staff
and
they
they
did a pretty good job.
Don't you think they'd have called everybody into like the salon car or somewhere to question them anyway?
Probably,
so they probably wouldn't even had reason to go down into the sleeping car. Is what I'm thinking.
But, anyways. So after breakfast, the train continues on to Nice. And as it passes through, the landscape transforms into a blend of rugged hills and picturesque valleys. The city with its ancient roots fades into view briefly, surrounded by rolling terrain that stretches into the distance. Tall trees dot the hillside, while small farmhouses and villages rest in the valleys below, their red-tiled roofs standing out against the lush countryside. In the distance, the foothills of the Balkans rise, casting long shadows across the fields. Narrow dirt roads wind between the fields and farms, and the occasional stone bridge crosses over gleaming streams. The train cuts through the scene like a ribbon of iron, its rhythmic motion blending with the peaceful surroundings. As Nice itself comes into view, the architecture is a mixture of old Ottoman influences, and modern buildings, a reminder of the region's complex history. Tall minarets rise from the mosques, while crumbling fortifications from the city's ancient past are visible on the horizon. The scent of pine and wildflowers drifts through the air as the train moves steadily eastward, the landscape gradually growing more untamed and mountainous as it leaves the city behind. You catch glimpses of shepherds tending their flocks and farmers working the land, their small figures framed against the vast rugged beauty of the southern Siberian countryside. Also, I guess you've pretty much talked to everyone you wanted to talk to at this point, but you can, at breakfast you could have talked to somebody, and then lunch is going to happen now. So if there's anyone else that you want to speak to before you arrive in Constantinople, now would be you have one more chance after this, because it's lunch, and then you'll have dinner. Well, I guess you have one last breakfast. And then that'll be your last chance before you arrive in Constantinople.
I'm here with my prisoner. Unable to go to the bathroom.
Right, I guess you're not enjoying this.
Eat or
These final
anything.
selections. Yeah, you're taking your
Surely
meals.
we've rotated
the
out some
Virgin.
shifts.
Yeah, we surely do.
And do you give Mencap anything to eat while he's caged up?
No.
No?
No.
So you...
Well,
I
what
give him
about...
a bowl of water like a dog.
yeah.
What
Drink that on
He's going to have to drink it like a dog with his belly,
on
belly
his
down.
belly. That's right.
Well, what about Well, okay, we shouldn't leave him starving. He should at least have some food.
Well, it's only been 12 hours or something.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Besides, remember, the more he eats and drinks, the more he's going to have to poop and pee, and I'm not really wanting to smell it. I'm thinking about the biological aspect of his plight that he's in.
As you make your way to the dining car, though for those of you who dine, the soft clinking of cutlery and warm hum of conversation greets you. And starters include a delicate pâté de foie gras, served with toasted brioche and a mixed salad of fresh greens, drizzled with a light vinaigrette. For the main course, there's a choice between a tender filet mignon and a rich red wine reduction, accompanied by roasted root vegetables and gratin dauphinoise, or a succulent poached salmon with a lemon butter sauce and a side of sauteed
Gosh, makes
spinach.
me want to get on the train and go somewhere.
I enjoyed writing these descriptions of food. For those preferring a lighter fare, a risotto primavera is also offered, featuring seasonal vegetables and a sprinkle of aged Parmesan. Each dish is plated with precision, a testament to the high standards of the train's
So
kitchen.
you made the menus too?
Yeah.
Oh my
These weren't
gosh.
provided. I just thought it'd be fun.
Oh yes, and
Because I wanted to play the French chef occasionally. But,
Yes.
oh, monsieur, for dessert, we have a form of a classic creme brulee with a perfect caramelized sugar top, or a decadent chocolate mousse layered with fresh berries to accompany the meal.
Ooh.
You can choose from a selection of fine wines from both French and Austrian vineyards. So yeah, that's lunch.
Yeah.
And then you move on to Sofia, the next city on the route. As the Orient Express glides through the outskirts of Sofia, the landscape begins to shift, offering a glimpse of Bulgaria's capital nestled between the Balkan and Vintosha mountain ranges. The view from the windows shows a patchwork of farmland and forest, with clusters of small villages and low-tiled red roofs. Traditional Bulgarian houses. As the train draws closer to Sofia itself, the landscape becomes more urban. The outskirts of the city are a mix of industrial buildings, smokestacks, and rail yards. But soon Sofia's skyline comes into view. The golden domes of Orthodox churches, like the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, glimmer in the sunlight, standing proudly against a backdrop of older stone-built structures and tree-lined boulevards.
And I bet you got a picture.
Yeah. The train moves steadily through the heart of the city, passing wide streets filled with pedestrians and horse-drawn carriages. The market's bustling with activity. Beyond the urban sprawl, the Vintosha Mountain range looms large, its rugged peaks still partially covered with snow, offering a majestic contrast to the lively city below. As the train pulls away from Sofia, the city's grand architecture slowly gives way once again to the rugged beauty of the Bulgarian countryside. The landscape stretches out, more untamed now, with forests and jagged cliffs. And also all the descriptions of the places weren't a part of it either. I just thought if we're going to go on the journey, I want to know what
it
the
looked like.
cities look like as we go through them, you know? And then dinner is served, your second dinner aboard the Orient. And you all slept, so you all get 3 hit points back. What are you at right now? I think
1, 2, 3, 4,
that's
5,
nine.
6, 7,
So you
8,
just need
9.
2. And
Wait, so
you-
whenever we sleep, we recover health?
Yes.
Fully.
But you still bear the injuries,
Yes.
you know, like you still have fresh
Scratches.
wounds on
Yes.
you. They're not scarred or anything, but like for the purpose of health points, you know,
Right.
you get them back. I'm doing the health system completely uniquely, because I did not like the way it was in this. So the way you heal is different. So yeah, you're served dinner. The dining car is a symphony of opulence, bathed in the warm glow of ornate crystal chandeliers. Polished mahogany tables are set with fine china and gleaming silverware, while the rich red upholstery of the chairs offer comfort and refinement. Tonight's menu is a feast of European flavors, beginning with a delicate consommé served with warm, crusty rolls. The entree offers, and I also expected Mincat to still be alive, so I thought there'd be a lot more intermission needed between all these, but y'all got through that so fast. The entree offers a choice between tender roast duck glazed with a red wine reduction, accompanied by buttery potatoes and roasted vegetables, or a perfectly cooked fillet of sole, served with a light lemon sauce alongside a melody of seasonal greens. For dessert, the choices are equally decadent. You can indulge in a rich chocolate mousse topped with fresh raspberries, or opt for the lighter but equally exquisite creme brulee. It's caramelized sugar cracking satisfyingly with each spoonful. So, the day goes on and it's midnight again on the train. None of you have slept. Is anyone going to sleep tonight? Oh, shoot! You don't get your health points back because you didn't go to sleep. So if you want them, then are you going to sleep?
Yes.
Okay, you get yours back. Do you want 3 health points for sleeping? Well, you're going to also have to just see if you can stay up.
Yeah, because I gotta watch Mancat.
Then make a constitution roll for me.
Let's
see if you're able to do it.
Also, before I sleep, I give you shotgun and ammo.
Oh, you have the shotgun.
You don't have to know. She's already got
She doesn't need shotgun. Well, she's got the pistol.
Well, yeah, but just in case.
Well, okay. I'll keep it in mind.
83.
Yeah, you fall asleep watching Mencalf, so you get your health points back.
Okay. Wonder what risk this is going to be when morning comes.
It is now the morning. You're awoken by a jostling of the train. You open your eyes, and you see Mencalf still hog-tied, belly down in the cage.
That's good. That's good.
You got away with falling asleep.
Good.
The final breakfast service aboard the Orient Express is a stark contrast to the elegance and composure of the previous days. As the train nears its destination, a palpable tension hangs in the air, mirrored by the nervousness of the staff. The once flawless, composed crew now move with hurried, uncertain steps, their previously confident smiles faltering. Dark circles under their eyes betray a night of little sleep, and their once immaculate uniforms are slightly disheveled. The dining car, still as opulent as ever, now feels eerie in the morning light. The table settings are laid out with the usual fine china and silverware, but the atmosphere is heavy with unease. The passengers, too, seem more subdued, casting worried glances at one another as they await their meal. Breakfast is simple, as if the staff were eager to finish the service quickly. Warm croissants and fresh baked bread are served alongside small dishes of butter and preserves. Plates of soft-boiled eggs, crisp bacon, and sautéed mushrooms are brought out. Coffee is poured with shaking hands. And though the rich aroma fills the air, the conversation around the table is muted. As the train moves ever closer to Constantinople, the crew members exchange worried glances. Some whisper among themselves in corners of the car, casting nervous looks at you. By the time the plates are cleared and the last cups of coffee drained, the sense of unease is undeniable. The staff, once perfectly composed, are visibly rattled, their fear seeping into the very air of the dining car. The final breakfast aboard the Orient Express is one that will be remembered not for the food, but for the growing shadow that looms over the train's final leg of its journey. As the Orient Express continues, it eventually arrives into Constantinople at 10:43 a.m., right on time. The sprawling, vibrant city unfurls before you like a grand tapestry of history and culture. The first sight is the shimmering waters of the Bosphorus, reflecting the clear morning sky, where ships and boats glide like specks on the surface, busy with trade and travel. The skyline is a dramatic mixture of minarets, domes, and ancient walls. a city caught between the east and the west. The train slows as it approaches Circassi Station, the grand gateway to the city. Its stone arches and ornate ironwork giving a sense of grandeur of the grandeur that awaits. Above, the sun bathes the city in golden light, casting long shadows on the narrow winding streets that spread out from the station like veins through the heart of Constantinople. From the windows, the view shifts between the imposing silhouette of Hagia Sophia, its massive dome dominating the horizon, and the slender towers of the Blue Mosque, rising profoundly in the distance. The scents of the city drift through the train's open windows: spices, roasting meats, the salt of the sea, and the exotic perfume of faraway lands, bustling streets, and colorful bazaars. Oh God, brimming with life, stretch into view, filled with merchants hawking their wares, from vibrant textiles to shimmering jewelry, and the occasional cry of street vendors offering fresh fruits and pastries. As the train slows further, the sound of the city begins to fill the air. Clattering carts, the distant call to prayer, the chatter of people in many languages. The once silent grandeur of the Orient Express seems to dissolve into the lively chaos of Constantinople, as the city beckons with both mystery and promise. When the train finally halts at Circassi Station, porters rush forward to assist, and the grand adventure in the heart of this ancient city begins. And you are approached immediately as you step off the train. Well, first off, what are you going to do with Mencaf at this point? Like, let's figure that out first.
Oh my gosh, yes, because here he is. He's a big human being, and
Could we just keep him in there?
Yeah. You could just leave him there, but
like on the train?
I'm assuming someone's
Hey,
gonna let him
also,
out
I'm
at some
gonna
point.
bring my dog with me.
Oh, yes, of course.
yes.
My dog. And then also put him on the leash I have.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I kind of have to have a leash if I have a dog.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's going to be new territory. Your dog's not going to be familiar with anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it'll
and you
be-
can see like packs of stray dogs running around in the city. It's a common occurrence, so we want to keep them safe. So yeah, what are we gonna do?
What is his state of being right now? Like, can he even walk?
probably after
This-
being
Well,
hogtied.
he's got a festering bullet wound in his leg that hasn't been treated.
So what do you think?
And if anything, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna make a check real quick.
Okay.
I should have done this a couple times actually. He bleeds out and he dies. In the face.
He did?
Yeah,
Okay.
he bled to death. He had a gunshot wound in his leg,
Okay.
and the fez falls from his head. And now
And then now we
there's a-
collect
Now
it.
we have 4
There's a
fezzes.
dead body in this dog cage.
Whoa, that took that off the table, didn't it?
Yeah.
So now.
But wait, they're gonna wonder why there's a dead body in the back. But wait, if anybody goes back there to put the a pet in
Well,
there.
so far only the three of you have noticed that.
Yeah, we're getting off the
The
train.
man
We don't
calf
care.
has died.
We're out of there.
So you could. I mean,
So I guess.
just leave it for Henry.
Yeah, we'll just report to Henry that he's dead.
Oh mon Dieu!
Oh,
You leave me with so much trouble.
Sorry.
How am I going to explain this to the police?
Throw him in the incinerator.
Just say that we don't know who killed him. Just say that, okay?
Well, it's obvious he died of his wounds.
Yeah.
He died of a gunshot wound to the leg.
Yeah, so just
we're
say
gonna be
that we
looking
don't
for-
know whoever shot him.
For tourists with guns. That's the
Yeah.
place they're going to be looking for.
Yeah, and they're sure not going to be looking to you.
Yeah. Since I'm young.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because nobody saw him
Yeah, exactly.
shoot that man in the leg in that enclosed space full of tons of people.
Since also I'm young.
The one kid who's always touting his guns around. You know, I wonder if that kid shot that guy. Even if they hadn't seen him do it. But then there were a lot of people with guns on the train, so.
Yeah, so it would be kind of
to be
hard.
fair.
It would be kind of hard to, well, you know, guess who?
So yeah, you're just gonna leave him and let Henry deal with him, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But we
So,
are collecting his fez. So it's in
I
the
will have
box.
to report this to the police, but I will wait for you to leave. At least. I'm sure they will not understand. I will tell them the other man who died. Oh, that's right, there's more bodies on the train.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I will just say they had a shootout among themselves.
There
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
So yeah. And as you depart into Circassi Station, it stands as an imposing gateway between the east and the west. Oh, I've already described all this though. So yeah, you from the crowded station platform, a young man and woman both rush towards you, their faces tense and eyes wide with worry. And I've got pictures.
New people. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted after all that battle.
They also do want, like, the train set back.
They're
Or we'll just do
So-
that later.
They, the man starts, his voice steady but tense with urgency. Thank you for coming all this way to help our father. I'm Toprak Demir, and this is my sister Rana. Last night, there was a terrible intrusion into our home. They came for him in the dark, these attackers. They came so quickly. Father tried to fight them off, but he was overpowered, and then they stabbed him. When our little brother Barlas heard the commotion and rushed in, they took him. Barlas was only trying to help Father. He barely stood a chance. Now these people have him. The cult. And we've no idea where they might be. Our father has done nothing but good in his life. He does not deserve this. And then Rana, his sister, speaks up. Please, come with us. We cannot take you to the hotel until you've seen him. He was very adamant you come immediately. Even in his condition, he speaks only of you and this terrible business with the fez. And they pause, catching their breath, share a look, speaks to their shared anxiety. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Okay.
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 So you can think about what you're going to say to that.
What did you say their names were?
Toprak, so Toprak. And,
I just realized I haven't taken any notes, but I still remember
That's
all the
okay.
things.
and Rana.
I still remember all the
R-A-N-A,
things pretty much.
And their
Wait.
father is.
Professor Demir,
Oh my.
the man you were supposed
That's
to
what
meet.
we were supposed to meet. Yeah.
But he has been
Battle.
stabbed, his youngest son kidnapped, and so he has sent his two older children to meet you at the station.